dummy.
I think that's the craziest
what you
shit in the
doing?
world.
I'm just this same drive.
You just be wanting. You would be trying to get them last little minutes in on it.
Yes.
Clear my mind space. You gotta clear that mind space on the way home.
You know what I'm saying? Listen to a podcast, check out the new album, whatever. No.
Mm-hmm.
She won't be the car with her. Get off, come home, and then talk some more.
Do y'all have to look to listen?
No.
They think you do.
Yeah.
Why you?
I heard
I need you
the
to
shit
look
that
at
you
me.
said.
Now it depends on what we talking. If we talking about something important, I try to look to listen.
No.
But I get in trouble all the time. Are you listening? Because I be texting.
You just said blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but you gotta look at me. Why? I just told you what you
No.
said. Right?
Because you're not saying no like astounding
I don't
shit.
like that quiz shit. Like what I
ain't
just say.
I ain't gonna say
telling
that
you. Like I
quiz.
ain't finna play that game with you.
What next you got to say? What's next?
Man, I ain't finna start that shit with y'all today, man. Come on.
Y'all
You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
Oh, and I'm the 5A state championship coach, Todd.
Nigga, almost forgot his name. And I'm
Right, he
motherfucking
didn't know who
Hootie,
he
nigga.
wanted to be.
Right. I'm yeah, him. My nigga Todd. That's what I'm saying, though. Congratulations, though, my nigga.
Believe that. Let me put my shit on. Man. Fuck that. Put my shit on.
Over the head.
Over the head.
Over the head.
That bitch
Yeah.
stupid. Spread it
looking
out
ass.
quick.
Okay.
My man, my man didn't even say who he was. You distracted him and shit.
And I did.
Well, who to say who the fuck you are?
I said who I was.
I
Y'all
like
niggas
his
was
energy.
listening.
I like it.
I like
That
it.
nigga-
Todd overshadowing that nigga.
No,
That's what I'm talking about.
That nigga
Todd.
fussed at
Todd.
me because goddamn Stock got on his case. Who
did?
say you motherfucking name?
Oh, you-
I said, but
No, I was fucking
and I
him for
motherfucking
saying-
who
Y'all know
nigga.
my
That
brother
my
get
nigga,
mad at me,
man.
man. We
I
talk about
never.
this.
Yeah, why you never? Why you never get mad at Stock?
I was just talking to myself. I was just talking to
You
myself.
talk to him all the time. You never have
You saw
got
how
heated at
he
him.
said he said you interrupted me and you got mad at me for you interrupting
No,
me.
I was
He told you that.
directing that to this man.
Tajik. That's that Tajik.
That Tajik. No, that's that hootie logic.
Tajik.
Yeah, I always say I get mad at you, man. I don't never get mad at you. I don't never
No,
get
I
mad
ain't saying
at
me.
you.
I say
Stock
you
can
never.
say, fuck you, Todd. You're going to be like, Joe, I ain't never liked you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying me. I'm just
Damn,
saying
the fuck I
everybody
do?
but Stock.
You gotta know how to talk, man. Y'all don't know how to talk.
You right. Fuck you, Todd.
All right, Hootie, what's up?
My nigga.
That is how he
My nigga. But
responds.
congratulations on the championship.
Appreciate
my nigga.
Yeah, man, we shouted my nigga out, man. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all got me
Introduce
tripping.
the
Todd
shit,
coming
man.
in here, man. Got my podcast all fucked up, man.
It ain't your
It
podcast,
ain't your
bitch.
Let that
goddamn
nigga know,
podcast,
goddamn.
first of all.
My
Yeah.
podcast.
So you heard it?
Yeah,
You heard
my
it?
podcast. This nigga trying to
Hollywood ass nigga.
You trying to lead a five behind. You trying to be Jackson and lead a five over.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
This is Stock in the Dummies, goddamn. Fuck y'all, nigga. This Stock in the Dummies. Me and Dez getting the fuck out of here when y'all at. We taking this shit on the road.
Nigga, we are the fucking Temptations. You ain't no goddamn.
Hey, listen. I know we all excited because Todd talking a little bit today, but goddamn it, let me introduce our
We ain't
podcast.
even started
There you go.
yet.
Fuck that. It's Saturday. Fuck, man. Y'all got me off.
the 9th.
March the 9th, episode 25. We back like we never left because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
bitch, you.
And yeah, we in here, man. Todd back in the building, and y'all can see he's full of energy. Mr. State Champ, we talked
Yeah.
about it last week. He brought his
yeah.
little championship attire in here. So
Yeah, I try to get the trophy.
my man.
What happened?
Well, you know, it's kind of like, you know,
I
when
ain't finna get that
possessive,
nigga no trophy.
possessive type shit. You know what I'm saying? So the head coach got it at his house
For now, or he get to keep it, or he got to turn it to the
for right now. You know what I'm saying?
You get a turn.
Yeah,
you
he
get a
don't want to
turn.
let it. It's like a side chick. He didn't want to let it go. He didn't want to let it go this week.
Nigga
so.
don't never want to let go of that.
Like that phone.
I don't know about that. I don't know about it. I just only heard about it. You know what I'm saying? How niggas don't be wanting to, let it go. and shit.
Let it, yeah. Let
Nah,
the
don't
trophy
put
go.
that on
Let
me.
the trophy go.
We talking about trophy. Yeah,
Let it go.
I let that shit go so fast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get away.
Hold on. What trophy? Ain't no trophy.
Yeah, man, fuck
No
that.
goddamn trophy.
Shouts out to my dog, man. My nigga Joe had a birthday, baby.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
cuz.
Yeah, happy birthday, nigga. He brought back out the dance move. He was shoot.
Ooh, my boy.
You said,
You can tell he hyped you up, but you went for it.
I gave him the little thigh. Hey,
At the
my
background.
bro went
though.
crazy.
But if you look at the video, Stock hit the shoot too now.
He did.
Oh.
I caught you. Did.
He had to get you going, nigga. That's how I baited your little stupid ass.
That
nigga
nigga
right.
That nigga went full energy in that bitch.
Did he do? He did in front of the
He
whole
been
crowd.
practicing.
I like my
He
nigga.
been practicing.
I
cuz.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
man,
man.
had a blast. But I want to take time out to just thank y'all for coming. Everybody, all the likes and shit. I got to go make that little stupid ass post on Facebook. Thank you for everybody that liked my shit. I ain't really care if you, well, never mind.
He cared.
But
He be caring about them likes.
You know, every day your phone just
No, hold on.
Baron didn't tell me happy birthday.
No, he just the same person. Like, I always wanted to put a link in my bio. Now he don't care about nobody liking his shit.
that shit was just funny.
I think no.
I think
We've been saying for a long time that what you just said. I wanted to always put my link in the bio. That's you, my nigga. You did want to do that.
Dog, but for that to be said, my dog got the link in his bio, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What you
Happy
got in your bio,
birthday.
man?
cuz.
What link is in your bio? About it, you know?
The YouTube link. You don't have no.
What? Put it up. I'm saying, say it. Tell the people what it is.
We
Go check my bio.
Hey man, we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
We talked about.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I wasn't here last.
Well, don't try to redo whole episode 24, nigga, because you wasn't here.
Hey, we gonna alert y'all. Todd's gonna be more vocal. My dog on that hand. Shout out. He's celebrating championship on that hand.
I ain't stopped celebrating yet.
He coming in here like Shan. I'm on that yike.
That yak.
Yike, nigga.
Nigga ain't had a drink in 8 years. He on that yak.
What the week was like?
Oh man, just know what I'm saying. I gave my boy a happy birthday. It's been a birthday week for him. Also, shout out happy birthday to Mom's. Mom's birthday was the same day. Yesterday,
yeah,
March 8th.
shout
You know
out
what I'm saying?
Moms.
Shout out to
Happy
Mom.
birthday, Mom.
Mom done there partying.
Shout out moms for the. No, man, we ain't. Fuck y'all. We ain't telling y'all shit.
Yeah, we'll let y'all know in due time what he about to talk about.
I almost got
It's
ahead of
okay though.
myself.
It's cool if you even say it. You know what I'm saying? But in due time, you'll know what he talking about. But
We got
it's been
big
a
disputer. What?
Distribution.
God damn, I got an eye.
big disputer. Who disputing the podcast, cuz?
Fuck y'all. Distributor.
Yeah, distributor.
God damn.
You want to fuck with my
I cleaned it up and said it wrong.
You want to fuck with my biopic, but you still fucking this shit up.
No, because you thought that shit was right, and you still think
I
that
still
shit right.
said that way.
Yeah,
It's just-
biopic, nigga.
no.
I just
Who the
messed
logic
up
makes
the
it
word.
right.
Okay, no, it's not that.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
it's
no,
like
no.
I'm
It's
let me
too early
explain.
for
Let me
who to
explain. I'm
It's too
explain.
early.
It's like
It's too early.
just listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen.
Go
It's
ahead.
just like you know what the word is, but when you from different places, you say it differently. Like New Orleans, instead of foil, it's furl. But we still know that
Hang
it's
on,
foil.
time out.
Wait,
Like when BG would say he on that furl, he was talking about foil.
Like aluminum foil.
BG on that furl.
No,
in
he was
his
dope.
raps.
He took my hair on dope.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's saying furl, but that's foil.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Like
my
aluminum?
mama say, give me that aluminum furl.
Yeah, foil.
Fur.
Yes.
That's what they say.
Yes, because they have
that's
the
what y'all
dope in
say?
aluminum foil.
I mean, I understand that part, but y'all call fur.
Furl. Yeah, it's furl. Aluminum furl. It's just how they say it.
Shout out to the culture of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Aluminum
Y'all give us something new.
So biopic.
Nah, see, that's some fucked up
Bio-
Hooter shit right there.
Nah,
I don't think
no.
New Orleans people.
Hey, our New Orleans people, we got them. Fact check this shit for us.
Let us know.
Furl is and you know who's gonna fact check it. She's gonna easily tell you.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't try to answer for them. Let them answer.
I wanna hear
We
it,
gonna
yeah.
fact check your ass. We gonna
And
find
I'm
out.
perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
But what was that? The week, man. My week was good. You know what I'm saying? We ended it with a perfect celebration to my dog, my mom.
Had a blast. I ain't get too drunk.
Yeah, you did. You did. You shoot it kind of hard, so you was drunk.
You could tell. You know how you knew he got drunk? Because at the beginning of the event, he was dressed like the substitute teacher. He had he had his shirt tucked in and shit. And then that bitch slowly kept coming out. And by the end of the night, my man went in the room, changed tennis shoes in the same house. He got out them roach stepper sixes and put on them goddamn his J's and untucked his shirt. I said, oh yeah, he drunk.
And you didn't notice he came out the dress pants, put some jeans on too.
He showed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put the jeans on.
Nigga, wardrobe
And
change.
another way I know how you've been telling on yourself a lot lately on social media. You always say, hey, anytime you wake up and your wife's still speaking to you, you did good the night before.
Right. That's how I knew.
But you didn't know that was gonna happen, which means you was pretty drunk.
Right. When I woke up, I was like, damn, nobody did no dumb shit. And she was like, hey. I'm like, oh, I'm good.
That means if you got to think that way, you was wasted, but you was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, man. That's what your birthday's supposed
Right.
to be. Like,
I was wasted, but didn't trip. Because, you know, I offend a motherfucker, somebody be
Put a
crying
nigga
and
out real
shit.
quick.
Yeah.
yeah.
That nigga real life Martin.
Yeah.
That nigga love
Real
real.
talk.
I ain't put nobody out in at least about a year or two.
But I'm saying you got a history.
It ain't been no 2 years. Don't have no 2 years. It ain't even been no year.
That shit was.
No, it hadn't been a year,
That
man.
shit was.
You
No,
just
it
do
ain't.
it. You just do it in a different manner now.
Yeah, I kind of got triggered a little bit with a shot that was like, you ain't gonna put me out. Ha!
Shit, talking to the wrong one, ain't
You don't know me. Don't make me bring the old me back out now. Try to be the new me.
No, it was a good week, man. The typical week for me, goddammit. Work, gym, podcast, get ready for. That's it. And
Sounds like a fun week to me.
That's right.
Man, who'd have killed me Tuesday? Like, that shit.
You welcome. My boy left out that bitch so cool.
Man, like,
Man, fuck this shit.
man, like it was so crazy because we had like 6 stations, and you know who to usually give you 3 rounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go all 6 stations 3 times, man.
Right.
My man did 5 stations, and he got to that little station over there where you do the ropes, where you about to go out by the back door. I looked up. All we saw was the door going. And who like, man, where you going? He said, man, fuck that shit.
That
And
nigga
then
shot the
closed the door
That nigga shot the deuces.
and dipped.
That nigga came late and left.
Courtney said he was back in about 10 minutes.
Damn, bro.
We ain't do shit, though. I don't know what happened.
Hell no.
You must didn't eat breakfast or something.
No, I was still drunk for Mardi Gras.
No, well, you fucked up.
Damn, bro. You let him kill you, bro?
Yeah, boy, I died. I was at work. I almost left work.
Shit. You bad off.
Like, fuck this shit. I'm about to go get in the bed.
I don't know why you went to work. You said you was off, right?
Yeah, just the same time.
Fuck
Shit,
that
gotta
time.
go.
And-
Have I been
and-
since I've been back from Mardi Gras?
Nah, Todd, we ain't seen you in about 4 weeks, cuz.
Stop lying,
Happy
bro.
years
Stop
since
lying.
Mardi Gras.
No, this the first week since Mardi Gras, ain't it?
Have you?
What
that was
day I
last
met you at Planet Fitness?
Oh, to the gym.
Wednesday, I think.
That big rain play out there. But I don't. Did I see you Todd this week? Yeah, you came one
Yeah.
day this week. It was Monday, I think.
It
Wednesday.
wasn't
It was
Monday.
Wednesday. It was Wednesday. It was
yeah.
Wednesday. Wednesday, my boy came.
That wasn't bad off that day.
And what we did. But, well, don't lie, because Tamika did say, who do I always want to do fucking legs? And I hate that shit. Don't lie now. And it was leg day.
It was leg day today.
And that
I went
leg
back.
day fuck you up about
Yeah,
3-4
hell
days.
yeah, bro. And that was the first day that I went back in there on leg day. Like, man, let's do curls or some shit.
Nah,
man.
you got to work them legs.
Leg day, first day back.
I feel like we kind of doubled up leg day this week, too, because we did them
I
on
did.
Monday and then
Oh, who'd
Tuesday.
love a leg?
Well, hey, there's a method to my madness. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell on myself. I had a little hurt shoulder. So I'm like, fuck it, we going to do legs a couple times.
What the fuck that got to do with me, man?
My shoulder works just fine,
Because I
goddamn.
still was
My
like,
shit is properly doing what it's supposed to do.
so I did
goddamn.
more full body shit. You know what I'm saying? It was more full body.
Man.
Shit, you just sit out to the side, nigga. Let us
Just
do
let
the
me know what to
exercise.
do.
It
Right.
worked. It worked. Hell
Yeah,
no. I got to
yeah,
get in
bro.
the game, coach. You know
Stab
what I'm saying?
master. Goddamn.
All right.
Man, y'all ever hit a chick and regretted it?
I'm pretty sure we all have. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we all have, man. There's been a couple of them that you been like, man, why the fuck am I doing this? Y'all ever faked it?
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
I faked it.
Yeah, when that shit was extra trash.
Mhm.
Get out of here.
And I thought that shit was fake, that a man could fake it. Goddamn, until I faked it.
Nah, that, right.
Who the logic?
I faked it. You gotta experience it.
They don't be doing for real.
If you don't experience it, it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I did that shit. I want to say it was early college. And what was crazy, it was Mark's fault. I blame Mark.
sound about right.
Yeah, because she really wanted him. But he was smarter than me. He was like, oh hell no, old girl built like Nate Newton. Goddamn. I'm just finna tell the truth.
Why you did it, cuz? They knew, no?
That nigga said they trying me.
Three techniques.
It was a slump. You know, like when you first get to college for the schools, for class.
Oh, that summertime.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like I wasn't thinking clearly. So like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, dang man, I gotta.
You made me catch a flashback.
Yeah,
bro.
see.
I'm glad you said college because that slump was when I first got here.
Yes.
When I first got here, about 4 months, 3-4
Dang.
months. Because we had got here about a month. Then, you know, you got to meet people. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In Blunt Hall, you stay right across the hallway from some you know what I'm saying, some monsters. And it just
Right.
happened.
It just kind of happened like you just was there.
That night, that
And
monster was a princess.
Man, I'm telling man, Mark, you know what I'm saying? We got the drinking and shit. She kept Mark one paying her no attention. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, come back. She was like, you for real? I'm like, damn.
That's how you should have been like, nah. I'm just
I did that shit and then I regretted that shit so bad. Damn, I'm gonna get in trouble. But look,
I'm just bullshit.
I do remember hearing somebody. It was supposed to be some spring fling type shit. And that shit lasted about 4 years.
damn.
Like, damn, I was supposed to be in and out.
That nigga made a mistake and
We
got
in
in
a
a
full
relationship.
fake relationship.
That nigga that crazy.
4 years?
But yeah, man, I
Legally
fucked
married.
up, man. And
That
then,
nigga's weird.
then what was crazy was like the rest of the week I was kind of disgusted at myself. You know, like when you come out the door and you had the little mirror right there, I wouldn't even look myself in the eye, goddamn. I brushed my teeth looking down.
Sometimes you just got looking at it like, what the
Yeah.
fuck was I doing again? I know I shouldn't have do that. You got to do better. You got to point at yourself.
Right.
This shit,
And
you
You
got
got to look mean. You
And I don't-
gotta do better.
I don't give a fuck. People listening and shit. You motherfuckers done did that
y'all got
shit
some
too.
regrets,
Yeah,
guys.
you
Yeah,
women
men and women,
don't be
yeah.
trying to say, that's some misogynistic. Nah, women, y'all got some shit y'all
That's some
probably
music.
ashamed
It's
of.
a dick or two you'll take back. So, yeah.
Right.
They always
y'all
say
get y'all
it,
shit.
goddamn.
That boy,
Instagram
that's
always
it. She
killing
built
her.
like Nate Newton. God damn.
She
Nate
built
Newton.
like Nate Newton.
Speaking
Hey.
of some shit you regretted, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but y'all saw the second person with HIV may be cured.
Yeah, I seen that. Hey, round of applause for that, man. It's well overdue, man. I did see that. It was in like France somewhere, right?
In France, yeah.
But I did see that shit, and that shit made me think like, if y'all back out in them streets, y'all raw dogging?
Berlin.
Not at first.
Berlin.
You got the cure now, I got that. You straight.
Hey,
Hey, but look, I'm bullshit, but you know it's some niggas out there right now like, shit, we good now, my nigga. They dapping each other, we good. That shit gonna take 12 years for it, cause so you fuck around if you want to now.
Right,
Wait a
Man,
few more trials.
it gonna be fucked up for that nigga who get that shit, and you know what I'm saying? Right at goddamn, the shit come out on Thursday. He clock out on Wednesday.
like,
Yeah,
damn.
it's tough.
I always thought those AIDS numbers was a little inflated.
You think so?
I don't know.
I don't think
Because
so.
cause like they be like, it's the number. They used to say it's the #1 killer. Like I don't personally know anyone has died of AIDS. I know plenty of people has died of gunshots, car wrecks, cancer, shit like that.
Is it the number one, or is it like
Well, no,
drunk
like
driving
years
or-
ago
Okay,
they
yeah,
said that, like, no, y'all lying.
It probably was.
But you know the
Yeah.
money in the medicine, so I mean, if
And
it's
you
getting
gotta-
cured,
and you gotta
like,
think
it ain't
about-
getting cured. It's just like you getting treated,
And
so
you don't
you're living
know.
longer. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't know, but like think about the Africa and those
Right.
other
Yeah,
countries who
yeah.
are flooded with it. So you know,
Yeah.
you gotta think
And
about that kind of stuff.
And I feel like illnesses is, I don't care what it is. Like it take a long time. Like cancer right now is a real bad thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just feel like over time, you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna get a cure to everything. It's just unfortunate it may not be in this particular
The
light.
time
But
fashion,
man,
right.
illnesses they gonna find cures for all of that
Absolutely.
stuff.
And with that,
eventually.
both of those guys who had AIDS also had cancer.
Yeah,
that- and
it was
that-
a cancer treatment.
Shit.
Exactly, it's a cancer.
And that's how they
Cancer
found it.
treatment
Mhm.
fixed
That's
the AIDS.
crazy as fuck.
Yeah, so from the stem cell treatment, from two people with cancer and AIDS were getting cancer
So them
treatment and
niggas
cured of
had
AIDS.
both.
Yeah. Well,
So, hey,
well, shouts out to them, but they've
Shit.
already so said it was already doctors who actually figured out cures to that shit.
it was
But,
supposed to
You
have been
just
a
know-
black guy.
yeah, so
But
CB they said
yeah,
one
CB,
was
yeah,
and
CB.
then that dude, remember that dude on Bill Maher that time?
Mhm.
Yeah, he was saying how he did it
I
and
can't
how he
think of
found
his
it.
name,
But
so you
but
know,
shouts out to them for
yeah,
that.
if you
Yeah.
got AIDS, just get cancer.
And you'll get cured.
Oh,
You get
man,
cured.
this nigga-
That boy,
That
that's
nigga,
God
that nigga
damn.
said get cancer. Like you
That nigga
just
so
go,
crazy.
go buy
Man, y'all
800
ever
cigarettes. guys.
that made me think. Y'all ever sent a chick to the doctor for y'all?
That's how you know you good.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everybody got quiet and looked at me. I'm glad that you responded because them two niggas on the
I
end.
was trying to figure out what you were talking about.
Yeah,
I said what I was talking about, nigga. Shit.
I'm sorry, bro.
You be like, hey,
I thought
shit.
you meant like that
Hey,
late text.
She go that morning. You text, hey, you straight? Okay, we good, goddamn.
Yeah, we
You
good.
straight.
I'm late.
I'm just
recently.
talking
Because back in the
I
day,
thought that's what I thought you were talking
back in the
about.
day,
that.
y'all
I'm
remember
late
that
text.
Q-tip?
Huh?
Ooh,
Oh
that
yeah,
shit-
yeah. They,
Oh
they-
yeah,
Yeah.
when you got to go.
That
get
shit
the
hurt.
Oh
test.
no, you go.
There you go.
Boy,
You used
I'ma
to
tell you,
Q-tips, goddamn. You
That
be
shit
alright.
there, boy, it's the worst feeling in the world.
The worst.
Sheesh.
Yeah, when you go get
Technology,
that
thank you.
Technology,
Yes,
thank
Lord.
you so much. Yeah, so that was
Yeah,
a tough
yeah.
one though. But man, y'all saw Jay-Z back at it again.
I saw that with the little kid in the school.
The little dude who
Yeah.
refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Dope.
Jay-Z and Rock Nation basically hired lawyers for the sixth grader after the Pledge of Allegiance arrest. He got arrested for it. And Jay-Z put them high-powered lawyers on him and basically got his case dismissed. It was pretty dope. Like we've been seeing Jay-Z, man, he been getting biz all year from Wayne and Meek Mill, 21 Savage, all these different things. He came to the rescue of just not a celebrity, just a sixth grader who, refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. He was kicked out of school, arrested for.
So what were
That's
the
crazy.
charges? That's what I'm saying. What were the charges they
They
charged?
say he
Cause
initially
a disturbance. or
yeah, and then he
something.
got into it with a teacher or the
Yeah.
principal. He said something towards them or something. So they was trying to bring some other stuff into it as well.
Damn.
And another story came up in the news or something like with the Ash Wednesday when one of the kids put the cross on his head and one of the teachers made him wipe it off because of the religion thing or something like that.
Damn, you can't be Catholic around this.
Well,
and it
well,
was
you
in
know
the
you can't
moment-
do that
it was
shit in
in
trying
school.
to pour religion
Why?
out
Out
of
of
school.
school, right?
Mhm.
They been started.
They've
doing
been,
that.
yeah.
I remember all them little white kids used to have their
But-
little crosses on Ash Wednesday.
And, right, but
Right.
they can't do
But
it. And
they
they're
can't do
finding
it.
out that they can't make them wipe it off. So to
Right.
say, they gotta let them have their because you know what I'm saying it's
Yeah.
part of the Constitution. So you gotta let them have it.
I don't understand why that would bother somebody anyway.
Well,
Right.
they're in like Utah, so it's Mormons and it's a majority Mormons in that area. So
Gotcha.
but still,
That might
Gotcha.
make a little difference
Right.
because they there. Because, you know, them niggas there would be having 6 wives. So they got a
Yeah.
whole different
They got a whole
setup. over
different
there.
culture.
yeah, you can't. No crosses with
No crosses, just get 6 wives. Okay,
That's the trade.
Hey, Utah might be on it. Well, no,
Nah, that shit
not
dumb
without
to
the
me.
cross. Not without the cross. Not the cross part, but you know, Utah on some other shit out there. You know what I mean? I don't believe in it. I just want wife, but yeah.
Man, I ain't finna have 6 headaches. Shit.
Y'all ever watch Candyman? And I only asked
Scary
that,
movie.
The scary movie. I only asked that
With the
because
black guy?
yeah, because
Yeah.
Jordan Peele is he's been given the duty of remaking Candyman.
Really?
Hey, Candyman was. Hey,
Y'all ever seen it? Y'all ever
It was
seen
a
it?
few movies that was like scary when you was little. Candyman was the one that was scary as
Yeah.
fuck. to me.
Candyman.
And I think it was the
Hellraiser.
dude because of his voice.
His
The
voice.
dude,
Why that nigga was so
that nigga had the
creepy.
deepest.
Who gonna do
fucking-
that shit now?
Right.
Who got that deep
Jordan
ass
Peele.
voice?
Jordan Peele gonna find somebody.
He got- he
they
can't-
have it-
he
they
gotta
have
He
it
be
from the
somebody that
Allstate
talk like
commercials.
that.
The little black
yeah.
dude. He got that little
Right.
deep ass voice.
Tales from the Hood was crazy. Y'all remember that?
Tales from
Yeah.
the Crypt too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
both
of
of
them.
them
but,
got
you
me.
know,
Tale from the
Talk about that
Hood
shit.
was
I wasn't
more
really
geared
scared.
toward.
Crip.
It was more funny.
Tale from the
Yeah.
Crip was funny.
Yeah.
But Tale from the Hood was. Nah, I wasn't scared of that.
It wasn't
Pet
scary,
Cemetery.
but-
I was scared of Pet
Yeah.
Cemetery.
And they got a new one coming out too. Pet Cemetery.
It. I was scared of it.
I never
When I
seen
was
it.
What's the
little?
flash the lights on 3 times? Is that Candyman?
That's
Or Bloody Mary? or
That's
some shit?
that's that New Orleans hood.
That's
hood
that
shit.
that voodoo
But I
shit.
want to y'all.
Right.
Y'all ever did the Candyman?
That shit never made it out of New Orleans.
It's that voodoo
Bloody
shit.
Mary.
Flash
the lights on
flash
3
the lights
times.
on 3
Say Bloody
times.
all I
Mary
know
or
is
some shit.
Beetlejuice say that 3 times. I don't
It
know about
was
no flash
Bloody
of
Mary.
lights.
Bloody Mary.
I ain't never heard of that shit. Somebody help who that?
Yo, y'all learn, goddamn. What's the name of put you on?
I got a question. What's one of y'all like driving pet peeves that you
Driving?
hate?
Like what you mean?
Like,
Explain.
while you're driving. Okay, so mine's is people driving too fast in the slow lane.
Of course.
Like, get your ass in the goddamn
I hate
pro
that
section.
shit.
Yeah,
I cut about 5 people like today for that shit.
Why you trying to merge, nigga? Just zoom it. Like, get your ass over.
I've learned that sometimes that'll be me because I'll be driving in a fast lane and texting. Not meaning to, but once I catch myself, I'll speed up. So that might be me you behind. Goddamn.
I never drive in the slow lane.
I drive fast purposely, but if I'm texting, I'll be slowing down in the fast
but you
lane.
be in the
I be in the
right
fast lane.
lane.
I be in the fast lane.
I hate that
So
nigga.
what are you talking about there?
I'm in the fast lane driving slow.
Oh,
You the
I
nigga that we
shit
hate.
too.
That's what
Yeah,
he's saying.
and that's what I'm saying.
You the nigga that we
I
hate.
hate that
I
too.
don't like that. I don't like that nigga that like when it's like rush hour traffic and the nigga want to hurry up and get on the side of you, like to like hurry up and get in front of you and go fast to
Yeah,
go nowhere.
To go nowhere.
Like nigga, what the fuck is you in a hurry for, man? You gonna kill all us out this bitch?
Yeah, I got 2. Letting the motherfucker over and they don't say nothing.
Oh, they
Like,
don't throw
thank
them
you.
deuces
I
up.
get, I get hot by that.
Can't like
And
I
yo
thought,
type
I
nigga.
thought about
Driving slow in the fucking fast lane, especially if I'm coming from Mobile or going to Mobile,
Mhm.
and you in the fast lane and you just cruising and ain't shit in front of you. Oh, I'll probably pass by you, shoot you the bird.
So I thought about that. Should I throw the deuces if you let me over? Because my window, the back window is tinted dark. You can't see my deuces. So am I wrong for not even throwing the
Stick your
deuces?
hand
You
out.
can't even
Appreciate
stick
it.
your
Something
hand.
that
Nigga,
really
it's
went-
20
It's just kinda
It's 20
concept.
degrees outside.
Don't give a fuck.
But in the fast lane, no.
You could have been 20 degrees in the wrong lane.
So what if I do it and you just can't see it?
Oh no, I'm not rolling my window down.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Like you can't see it. I throw them. You
Acknowledge my generosity.
I
That's
got
what
you.
I want you to do. Goddamn.
I got you.
Ain't nobody acknowledging you, nigga. Get the
Fuck
fuck out
around
the way.
with
I want to give a big shout out to my man 21 Savage.
21.
21.
Yeah, 21. My man been in a lot of little controversy lately, but 21 Savage basically is I don't know if y'all saw this, but he's providing a seminar to the youth on financial literacy. His seminar is driven to teach kids about credit, about interest rates, balancing checkbooks, anything that got to do with finance. He's basically kicking off the second phase of it's basically called bank account campaign. I thought that shit was super dope. He's starting with a lot of kids within the Atlanta region. I don't know what the other places that they branching off to, but he's basically just trying to get these kids educated on the idea of how money works, how finances work, about savings, about investments, stocks, all of that different shit. And I thought it was dope, especially for 21 Savage to be one of the younger artists, and you know, taking back to kids younger than him and trying to bring them up to speed on, you know, what's going on. Did y'all see that?
I ain't see it, but I think it's dope because, like we said before, school don't really all the time prepare you for real life. Like, it need to be like a real life course.
Right, and that's what I was gonna say because I didn't learn about bank accounts until I got a bank account.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That's when you first learned about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how much I had to put in there. I went in that bit with $10. They're like, well, you need 25. Like, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Just simple shit like that, man.
And
Knowing that
basically-
is good.
And another thing about it too, I want to make sure I get this right. It looks like it's gonna kick off with June with, like I said, Atlanta youth. They're gonna start teaching kids about entertainment and sports field related jobs too. So like being
Agents.
agents, agents and
Financial
doing
advisors
contracts.
and-
It's big on contracts and stuff. So I think like a lot of that shit is dope because we have a lot of kids in our community that are interested in sports,
Right.
entertainment.
Get into it.
You know what I'm saying?
ways.
So let me teach you this business. So when it's time for you to get up, like shit, that's dope. Cause like somebody like 21, they are part of that new school. I saw him doing an interview how he was saying like he had all of these different platinum records, like stunting on my ex chick. That was a platinum record already before he even signed his deal. And he was saying how once you do that, you have more leverage. But he didn't have to go in, you know, like the old school, the artists older than him that went in and just got deals off the top and that was getting robbed. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That he taking that step, man. I want to make sure I properly address it.
Shouts out 21. Shouts out women also. Yesterday was National Women's Day.
Yeah, salute.
Shouts out to all the women. And lately we've been having a lot of national days. I haven't noticed that in previous years or previous times.
Right.
But one day, I want to say it was Thursday, was National Cereal Day. And the top cereal was Cheerios, trash. But I get why it would be Cheerio, but it's trash.
Cheerio medley?
Little medley, boy.
No, just regular Cheerios. Regular Cheerios was one. Honey
Not
Nut,
even Honey Nut?
Honey Nut was 2. Frosted Flakes 3. Honey Bunches of Oats. Who eats those? Was 4. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch was 5.
So you let that automatically lets you know
Who made it?
who made this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
69 and older.
Nigga ain't got no
Regular
frosted
Cheerios?
flakes on that whole
Frosted
no.
Flake. You ain't
Hey,
getting
fuck
it. Frosted
it.
Flake 3, dog.
What's your
You know what I'm saying?
what's your favorite cereal, nigga?
I'm rocking Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebble?
Fruity Pebbles.
Trash.
Fruity
pretty
Pebbles,
sweet.
cuz.
I'm
you know
just
what I'm
fucking
saying?
with you. Let me not stop because I don't want my opinion to be lost. That's a good cereal, Hooter.
Yeah.
That's a good. I'm learning. See, I do take advice. I do.
Yeah.
See, I do. See, I'm taking it.
you got?
What you got, Tuck?
I gotta go Cookie Crisp, man.
Cookie Crisp?
Gotta go Cookie Crisp.
Okay, that's that hood stimulus package. I got it.
I
just
got out
talking
the mud. I'm gonna go with King Vitamins.
King. That can't be your best. Yo, I ain't gonna say it can't be.
Out of
Sorry.
all-
So when you go
can
to
have
the
a pick.
store,
You
your
pick.
first cereal you gonna grab is King Vitamin.
I'm not a cereal person, but if I go, yeah, I'm probably gonna do King
Them
Vitamins.
whole
Fine.
disgusting.
I ain't
You're right, boss.
never seen that shit in nobody's house. Like
Well-
not.
Oh, I didn't see it in their house.
Yeah. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now.
I done had it in my
Right.
house. Goddamn, my cousin had that shit. When
But
you
I
get
probably
that
haven't
shit-
had cereal in maybe 4 or 5 years for real.
Shit,
We keep
son,
cereal.
You missing out. There's a lot of good shit
Mine
out there.
tough. My top two are tough. It's either Frosted Flakes or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. One of them.
I like
Toast
Frosted
Crunch.
Flakes.
Toast Crunch. Fruity Pebbles, Toast Crunch.
Man, them Frosted Flakes hit hard. When you first pour that milk in there, they still got that little crunch to them.
Yeah.
And then that milk at the end, I know y'all don't fuck with milk, but that little milk at the end of it,
Milk don't do a nigga right, cuz.
Yeah,
y'all,
that
some,
white
y'all
shit.
got some little weak ass
milk
stomach.
fuck me.
That
It's
little-
weird because milk will fuck me up, but cheese won't. So I don't get it.
I mean, I can understand. You don't understand that? One is liquid and one's kind of a little solid.
But
so it'll
still,
probably
it's
take a-
dairy, is dairy, is dairy.
This is true.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Who the lie?
Dairy logic,
There we
guys.
go.
Who the lie?
It popped up.
Dairy.
We had two.
So I have a question, and y'all got kids, and I was out having a drink with my partner. One of my homegirls hit me up and was like, "Hey, is the bar kid friendly?"
The bar
The
kid.
bar?
But hang on. But I never had to think about that. And I looked around and it was like, the bar was kid friendly because they had it like a little place outside where it was a whole bunch of kids just playing. So my question is, how do y'all feel about kids in bars?
I don't have a problem with it for the simple fact that what's the place we went to rooftop the other night with the bowling? They have a big old bar in there.
yeah,
and they
yeah,
had
yeah.
kids running around in there too and little kids.
But that's
so
a little
if
different
it's
of a
something like
setup.
Yeah,
that.
that's
but-
You talking about Woolworth, right?
Right. But I
Okay.
feel like if a kid could be in there, they can be like around
But the-
that. If you can't smoke in there, I'm cool with it.
I think
I have
feel,
a problem if people are smoking.
Yeah.
But should I, as an adult, not smoke because you brought your kid to a bar?
I don't think you should be able to smoke around anybody because I don't want smoke in my nose and in your nose.
I don't like it
Facts.
neither.
So,
yeah.
So yes,
Fuck
of course.
smoke.
You know what I'm saying?
But but if I smoke and I'm at an adult place,
But
should I not smoke?
But I guess I look at it from to
You
what you
should.
say is, if that's the case, then just don't go to that spot. This spot here caters to kids.
Yeah.
Like if you want to bring your, not cater to kids,
Make you kid friendly.
Make it kid friendly. So if you want to bring your kid, I don't want you to have to stay at home and not come spend your money with me because you worrying about your kid. Bring your kid and we got you. It's just no different than going to like a Buffalo Wild Wings and you can bring your kids in there and eat wings and stuff.
Can you
But that's
still
a little
can you
different,
still smoke in bars here?
Like
a
Most
regular-
bars you can't. Most of them.
Nah,
You
not
can't smoke
inside.
nothing. Like
Yeah, most of them.
Might as well be kids. I mean, that case-
It's like
I think that's kind of. I guess it's cool. Like if that's your business model, like go ahead and bring kids. Me personally, I don't want to.
I'm not bringing.
I don't want to drink. I don't want
Around
me.
kids,
I don't. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But I don't want to really drink and drink like how I drink sometimes. And I don't want
Yeah, when
a
I
kid with him unless we finna Uber every
I was
day.
just about to say,
Right.
if I'm a drink and drive, my kid can't ride.
Yeah, like I don't.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want
But
Yeah.
me personally, I'm not bringing my kid to the bar though. I
That's
bring,
what I mean,
but I
because-
will. But is Woolwork considered a bar? Because
Nah,
I would.
it can't
It's
be
really
considered a
not.
bar.
It's
So
just a
you know what I'm saying?
place
Because
that serves liquor.
Okay.
I was talking about a bar. Like I was at Avondale Brewery, but they
Nah.
got that whole big
outside shit. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
like,
different. Like
it's
in the back.
kids
Yeah,
friendly,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I just never thought about it. But
Yeah,
like
that's
a
cool.
real bar,
that's cool. Yeah,
That's cool,
Just
but
a
I'm
regular
talking about
bar
a
where you
real
go sit
bar.
at the bar.
yeah,
Nah,
like no, I don't want no
Hello.
child in here.
Like
How
he
you
go,
sit there?
He go sit at that. I know he had them arms on the
Nigga
bar.
put that bitch up there then.
You gotta put
Hey,
that
hey, you notice my boy put that little band on his watch now?
I had a question about blackface. And did y'all see that Young Thug had the blackface Gucci sweater?
Yeah, he
on?
had a thing.
Yeah, but as far as blackface, do y'all care about blackface? How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all get offended by it? Should I say?
I don't get offended. I just think the shit's stupid for you to do it.
Right, and I think it's stupid as well. And the reason why I asked that is because I kind of people say it's different. Me being older, I don't look at it as being different because I feel like I grew up celebrating white people wearing blackface. Meaning Zulu parades in New Orleans. There's a Zulu parade. They put on blackface. They dress as those warriors or whatever they're considered. Sorry, but it's white people in those parades with blackface on.
I just
Right.
think if you're doing something with other black people and they're okay with it,
Mhm.
then
But you can't.
it's not the same.
Can you make that stipulation like do it with black people and they have to be okay with it? Then you could put on blackface.
No. If they're okay with it, then you're good. But these
Can you
blackface
put-
parties, it's all white.
But let's say that's not the case. I got a good question last night. Like these people in these parades are celebrating people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say somebody's celebrating Denzel and they want to dress up as Denzel. And they're celebrating him.
Man,
You don't
put
have to do
on
blackface.
whatever little jacket he got on.
I know, but I
on
do the
training.
leather jacket.
So you
and all that
you
shit.
feel like it's acceptable here but not acceptable here? Or it's not acceptable at
Yes,
all?
if the people that's going to be offended is okay with it,
Mm.
then yes, it's okay.
But it's the thing, you can't just
Like
put everybody
we
in
come
one thing.
from a Mardi Gras culture, so we know what it means. That's not
Mhm.
saying that they're racist. They just want to be a part of this thing.
Mhm. And I read this year in Zulu, there was a white lady who caught a whole ton of backlash for doing it.
Man,
But
she
the-
paid
that's
her
the thing.
money.
But the people on her floats beside her were black people.
Yeah,
with
she
her.
paid her money. She has to know someone black
see, that's
and like
the thing.
really know someone black.
That's just like in Mobile. The comic Cowboys started
yeah.
catching all that heat last
Yeah,
year for
right.
for shit that they've been doing.
They've been doing
like
for
it-
years.
They've been doing, but we in a
different
hypersensitive society,
Right.
and like they do shit. They straddle the fence, like the whole thing is it's the comic Cowboys. So they just do like what's that satire shit of stuff that happened around Mobile or around the country. They'll have like Obama cartoons or one of the like a black what do you call those people?
They talk about the city council.
Councilman. He
yeah.
had got shot in Africa. And like they had like a sign and like, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of, it's borderline racist, but it's meant to be comedy. Like
Right.
you're not supposed to be offended because this is funny. It's
It's
comedy.
supposed to be dry.
You know what I'm
humor.
saying? It's supposed to be, that little humor.
Dry
So
humor shit.
I just
I
feel like,
love the shit.
I feel like, but see, in Mobile, they've been doing it for years. So Mobilians I don't know, this particular year, they was pissed about it.
Yeah.
But like, in the past, they have accepted it. Just like you saying in New Orleans, you guys have a history of celebrating the Zulu parade. And when you celebrating that parade, you celebrating it with
Blackface.
the black and white
Right.
community, and everybody understands it. But people from outside of New Orleans may not rock with that like
And
that.
you can't say it's blackface because I did a little research. When it very first started, there was turmoil behind it because they were wearing blackface and people were offended by it. So you can't say it now it's celebratory, it's not blackface because initially that's what it started out as.
Now, let me ask you: is the Zulu parade mostly black? I mean, is it a black parade, black foundation?
Yeah. Yes.
So, like, how many white people are in it?
It's a lot of white people in it. It's a good bit of white people in it.
I think that's the bigger question. Like, why? Like, we have our own black
And,
folk
and that's
parade.
because it's just
It
a
might be one or
celebratory-
two.
It's a celebratory thing. So
And
they
those
just
one or
celebrate.
two, they are nowhere near racist because they deal with black folks
And
all the
that's-
time.
and I'm
They're
glad you-
real deal friends with black people to be in that organization.
And I'm glad you said that because that's what I wanted to get back to as far as how I feel about it. If you're doing it in a celebratory manner, I'm okay with it. But if you're doing it to be spiteful and to be an asshole and with that terrible
Yeah.
intent behind it, then get the fuck out of here.
If you're
You know what
doing
I'm
it to mock
So,
me, yeah.
right.
fuck
So
that.
if was Gucci, and I said that to ask, was Gucci mocking or were they just trying to make some attire?
I think with the Gucci
And
shit,
if we
it was
don't
just
know fully-
insensitive. I don't know if it was racist. I think it was just insensitive.
I guess it's just a situation where you just can't tell somebody else how to feel. Because like you said, like you got it on today, Floyd, he decided to wear it. T.I. even said, hey, let's boycott for 3 months. I ain't never heard that shit before, but hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of almost subjective, but it's not. Like, what offends you or what turns you on may tickle me to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it don't bother me, shit, do what you do.
I just think at best for Gucci, in my opinion, was just like, y'all make they make so many good clothes. They make so much good. They're staple in the designer game.
Right.
They didn't need to do that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
They did it, and whatever backlash, like again, like Todd was just saying, I can't tell you how to feel. So if you feel like, you want to get rid of it and write them off, counsel them, cool, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it just was messed up when you try to do a 3-month boycott. To me, that's already
Right.
planned. So I'm finna just
Right,
rock
yeah.
my shit anyway.
Right,
You
right.
know what I
Already
mean?
planned in.
I don't have any Gucci stuff, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
like that's kind of how I looked at it. So I don't know.
Y'all want what you got?
I was just finna say, y'all seen my boy Rick Ross.
Ross
Ross dropping a book.
A book.
It's The Storm is Coming. It's a hurricane story about his life.
Fuck the storm. What an album.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I want the album.
You don't want
But
to
you
read
don't want
that
the
shit.
book,
You
though.
want
I do want the book.
But you know
I
what?
was
That
fucking
let
around. I
me
do
know
want the
that
book,
I
though.
believe the album
The album
coming.
It's a rollout.
It got to be a package.
It's a
Yeah,
setup.
rollout package. I will say for me, I'm anxious to read the book and see about it because it's a lot of stuff about Ross we don't know though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've heard different things, but we've never really just heard an interview or like a little story about Ross'
background.
upbringing, how he got into it. There was rumors of him writing, you know what I'm saying, in the studio with Jay-Z before you even heard hustling and like
Right.
in
Yeah,
these
I
big
remember
plays.
that.
Like they say he put 10 years in the game before he even came.
he
So I
got
feel
on.
like some of this story would be good to hear. Like a lot of people, I feel like Ross is one of the most underrated rappers there are
Facts.
with that pen.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like he's never dropped to me a bullshit album.
Ever.
He's his lyrics are
His
impeccable.
mixtapes pretty
You know what I'm
goddamn
saying? His
good, too.
mixtapes have been live. So I would love to hear his story of his upbringing. He played football
He played
at
ball,
one
yeah.
point. You know what I mean? So like I want to hear all
Went
this.
to
stuff.
Maryland or somewhere, wasn't it? What school did he?
I don't know where he
I don't
went.
know where he went and played college
But he
ball
didn't
at, but
stay
I know
long.
he.
But
Like a year
I
ago.
just hope he do the voiceover.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. So
The voiceover? The audiobook. Yeah.
audiobook.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Audiobook. I just feel like that nigga talking rhymes.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. He'll talking rhymes and it's just something about it, you know what I'm saying? An orator. It's something about it, like I would rather listen to a book rather than read a book. I don't know what it is. I know a lot of people say they like the feel of that paper. But me personally, I like to hear shit. I digest
to
it
hear
better
shit
when
too,
I
yeah,
hear
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
a
listen
paper
to-
person, but I really liked what's my man out of Texas?
Jay Prince.
Jay Prince.
Prince.
I liked his shit too.
I really like Jay Prince shit.
Because even though he wasn't the best talker, you can just feel
Yeah,
his
it meant
story.
different.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
his story, so you can just feel the way he was telling it.
Right.
It's like a nigga talking to you, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Talk
can-
to me and tell me your story.
I tried to read and shit. And I love book. Like, nigga, fuck that. I don't give a fuck who it is. You can't tell me about if we read the same book. I listen and take notes. You know what I'm saying? So I can go back and I can touch any book that I read. But like I tried to read and I used to couldn't, like I didn't literally have time. Like, you know, you so busy in a day. But I always commute. You know, I got a 35-minute commute to work. I got a 35-minute commute home.
Make it
You know what I'm
easy.
saying? I have plenty of time to listen to a book and take notes. So my thing was, I can still digest and get the same information as you reading it. If you want to read, that's great. I want to listen to it.
Right.
And I'm going to still get that same info.
Which way do you digest better?
I digest listening.
Yes.
My reading
anytime I read,
comprehension-
I forget. I promise you, I forget what I read.
I'm that little
Majority of
nigga.
the
You remember that little paragraph you used to have to read? Remember in elementary, you had to use to read it, and then answer the 3 little questions after that.
You had to go back and look at that
read that
bitch
bitch about 6 more
Girl
times.
said the dog went to the street.
I'm like, hold up. What street did I read that shit about 6 times? Hey, that's just me. Fuck it. Call it what you want.
Give me the audio. Fuck that reading shit. I'll take the book as a gift to hang it on my mantle or some shit like that. But if you really want to be a friend, give me the audio.
Yeah. Shouts out to Ross, but Ross, we want the album. We gonna take the book, my nigga, but come on with that album now.
You better rap the book, nigga. If the album don't come soon. Shit.
So, question. What is more overrated or underrated? Scarface the rapper or Scarface the movie?
Say that question again.
Which one is more overrated or underrated? Scarface the rapper or Scarface the movie?
I think both of them are perfectly rated well. So I'm not gonna say neither one of them are over or under. I think they are where they're supposed to be. As far as the rapper, he was pretty dope, pretty historic guy. We all know Scarface and his history. Pretty dope in the scene, but he's not the go-to rapper that we're gonna go to.
Right.
Or go-to to listen to. But he's gonna always be in the category like he's a real ass nigga, he's a real ass rapper. We all like him. Nobody dislikes him.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I think he is exactly what he is. And the movie Scarface was fire. You know what I'm saying? But I can't put it as an underrated because it was fake.
Yeah, he
if
wasn't
it was-
even Cuban.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't Chapo. That nigga ain't Chapo in these streets, but it's a dope ass movie. So that's why I said exactly what it needs to be.
Yeah, man. Scarface the rapper, definitely underrated, I should say. The movie, to me, overrated. Like Huda just said, I mean, the shit ain't real. You know what I mean? So, but
I ain't say it was overrated.
I said, Huda said the movie ain't real.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
God
Okay,
damn,
my bad.
you
I thought
wanna fight,
because
CTE
you
ass
said it's overrated. You said it's overrated, like who this is.
No, like Huda said it's not real.
Gotcha. Okay,
Damn.
my bad. I'm sorry.
It's a
I
CTE.
apologize,
It's a
girl.
CTE, man. But yeah, Scarface, yeah, man, definitely OG veteran in that rap game shit, man. Storytelling, impeccable. So
Mhm.
I definitely go Scarface.
I mean, Scarface is dope to me, but in my opinion, like Solo, he has like one good body of work. Yeah.
What,
So, what is it? Fix
the
It?
fix.
Yeah, The Fix.
The fix.
That's his
it's-
one like classic album. Don't
Boy,
get me
you
wrong.
are tripping.
What else you got, Tom?
Name
What else
another
you got?
one.
The fix. I like the
Made,
fix.
I like Made.
That's about classic album. I mean, because we hold my man like one of the top 5 Southern rappers of all
That classic
time.
album thing is
Classic album
overrated.
with,
I think that's overrated because it's
No,
You said The
to be a
Fix,
great,
but
you
it
gotta
ain't
have multiple classic albums.
But I'm pretty sure it's some albums that's not classic albums to the world, but it's a classic album to you.
Yeah,
And it's subjective. Because
Yeah.
yeah.
Tom might
That's what I'm
have
saying,
2
yeah.
classics of his, and you
Right.
might not have one.
Yeah. That's
I think for me, man, like this shit finna. I know how this shit finna come on, but I like Scarface as a rapper. I think he can rap, but I don't really listen to Scarface.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say he's overrated or underrated. He's where he is. He's a legend. He's done a lot for Southern hip hop. I respect him for that. He got a lot of songs that I love. I know he can rap, but I put him in I put him in a category of just like Kanye. He can rap. I don't listen to him. Like they're just not my go-to listen. Like when it came to Southern hip hop, especially from Texas back then, I was popping in UGK.
Mhm.
That's just what I was listening to
Right.
at that time. I didn't, but I'm not taking away. And Scarface the movie, that's a classic. That shit is rated where it should be, and it should be at the top of one of the better movies. That was a good ass story, good ass movie to me.
It was, again, I'm not saying that it wasn't. I don't want everybody out there to kill me and say, the nigga said Scarface wasn't good. No, I ain't saying it. Untouchables. That's one of his in the diary.
Untouchables was
The
live.
Diary.
That's right. In the
Diary,
diary.
nice
That's
too.
when never seen him.
Well,
in
no,
the
the diary
Yeah,
was
the Diary
dope. The
was
diary
Shit
was dope.
Classic.
So there you
know
go.
what
There
I'm
go his
saying?
2 classics.
Right.
I wouldn't call it a classic. I said it was dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, I got you.
shout out Scarface, both of them.
I got a question for y'all. Do our podcasts have a block button? I vote that we block our women. I think Stock jinxed me last week.
What are you talking
Last
about?
week, Stock asked, okay, during the week, do y'all have to hear anything about the podcast that y'all said on the podcast? And lo and behold, last week I said no. And lo and behold, this week I had to hear something. So I have a question with.
Okay, we blocked them from here. Then.
Yeah, I want to block their ass.
No.
I'm just, I don't want to block them. But the question is, when we say the girl, what are we saying? Like, but, okay, the girl in there cooking, you know what I'm saying, chicken. What are we saying?
My
What you
main
mean?
When we
man.
say it, the
My
girl.
main.
Man,
The
the
wife.
woman, your
Yeah,
wife,
number one,
your-
yeah.
your-
So should that
Your
wife,
everything
should
shit.
that wife be offended by you calling her the girl?
well, you know how they are.
Yeah.
They'll be offended by that.
I'm a woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was just
You have to
appreciation.
Man, you can't call them the girl on Women's
Do
Week.
you call them the girl? I
No,
never. called
Me
her-
neither. I've never called
Oh.
her the girl to her, but in
But like, if she here,
Yes,
like,
to y'all.
But,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but that's been lingo of ours
Yeah.
for long.
Yeah.
Mobile,
Like,
yeah.
She, what the girl?
Yeah.
The girl in there cooking?
Right.
What the girl doing? You know what I'm saying? Like
the
we don't-
girl to us means our everything. So
Yeah.
when you hear the girl, you
It
should
do.
smile about it.
Yeah, so like,
like I know that's who you with. Like, what is she doing?
but what's crazy is the lingo that we use with each other. That's what we say.
Mm-hmm.
Men and women talk in different language. So what we say to each other, and we understand,
Right.
like, oh, I know he talking about somebody he love and care about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They receive it and hear it different.
Right.
I remember, like, I don't know, women sometimes crazy. Like, this is a side story. I remember, like, some years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was eating at a restaurant, and I was eating, and, you know what I'm saying? It was me and at the time somebody I was talking to. You know what I mean? And somebody came in there and spoke. Like, somebody I knew from work came in there and spoke. And I was like, oh, hey, what's going on? I was like, hey, man, you know, this is, and I introduced the person as their name. 2 seconds later, when they left, why would you introduce me as that? What the fuck? What? I introduced you by your name. And
This is Keisha.
and you know what they said? They exact thing was, you should have said, this is my girlfriend.
Mhm.
The fuck, nigga? I called you by your... Like, soon as they came up, I didn't wait or nothing. I made sure I acknowledged that person that was at the table with me first. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Right.
this is such and such, this is such and such. And they got mad. And my exact thing, because stock of Dummies be knowing, I said, I was like, look, don't get, I was like, man, please chill out. Don't trip on that, because one day you gonna do it and you gonna regret doing all. Like, man, just relax, because you know I can get petty when they come back to that backside.
Right.
So I like, just chill out. I be lo and behold, a week later they
It
on the
happened,
phone
yeah.
with their grandmama or somebody. Oh, I'm at my friend's house.
Yo, free.
Well, you know I wore that shit out. Bro. I'm at my friend's house, but I wouldn't
Hold
let that
on
shit
to
go, boy. I wore that shit in the dirt. But you know, they couldn't cut the mustard, so you know they had to get out of there anyway. So, but
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you know how that go. I
But
just-
you brought up restaurants. How do you feel about like splitting the check if it's a big group of people? Like 8 or more, you know, sometimes they want to bust it down the middle, like equally.
What I learned, and I went to Chicago. My brother, like, you know, got a big wig job, big wig money, and that's what they do for a living. They go out and
Right.
eat and go to restaurants and shit. And I remember we went to this big time restaurant in Chicago. I don't even remember the name of the shit. And my brother, like, he schooled me on how it worked. Cause, like, you know, in different areas, different regions and stuff, things are different. And my brother said they do not split bills here. He said, so everything that come on the table, make sure you get something of. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you order, like, if you want an appetizer,
Yeah.
that's going around the whole
The whole
table.
table, right.
If somebody got some cake, that's going around the whole table. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a wine, when you order wine, get you a cup if you want that, because
something. Right.
you're going to ultimately pay for it.
Yeah.
So it was this little dude that was from like Ohio. And you know, we in big city Chicago. I guess his people didn't give him the memo. It was like 20 people there at this restaurant, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ordered something like, honestly, I looked on the menu, that shit was like $55, $65 what I got, right?
Right.
After everybody split the bill, my nigga, it was like $105 each person. 20-some odd people there now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, had to pay for it.
Big ass bill. boy.
The nigga from Ohio got a salad. That salad was $11. So you had to pay $105 on that
For a salad.
$11 ass
$11
salad.
Might as well eat something. Better eat something. Goddamn.
So,
Shit.
but like, I ain't, like, even though my brother told me that, it took me, like, sitting at the table, when they was like, you want some of that? I was like, nah, I'm good.
Now you get why they did.
Right.
And it took me a second to realize, like, oh, shit, man, give me some wine, goddamn.
Right, yeah,
Because I'm finna have to pay for this shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? So,
And in a restaurant, I've never done it, but just not sitting here thinking about it. We do it all the time. Like when we having a barbecue or we having a little out and we all just throw some money in the pot, get some shit.
Yeah.
And no matter how much one's gonna eat. So I don't have.
Right.
I've never done it in a restaurant, but doing it that way, I don't have a problem.
Yeah,
with
you don't
either
have
way.
time. You don't have time to sit there and be like, oh, who had the chicken
Right,
tender?
yeah, right.
Like, fuck that. Put it on to
Put it on
everybody. Throw their
top,
cards
right.
in. They split that bitch right down the middle.
I mean, we are a little different because even when we have our shit, like, hey, who getting the wings? Maybe they pay a little bit more then.
yeah.
It's just your turn to pay a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we kind of, it just balances out. So,
Yeah. But I mean, in that, I mean, especially if you're dealing with people that you know what I'm saying, do this
That
with
you
all
rock
the time.
with.
Right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Money
'Cause it's
really
gonna
don't
come back.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it really don't matter.
I remember, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Mark, like, through college, we never paid each other back
Ever.
per se for
Ever.
anything.
Right.
But we always paid each other back.
you just
Right.
remember,
Like,
like,
dude,
damn,
like,
you
it'd
got
be
me
like-
last time.
I
It'll be
got
like,
you,
man,
Nico.
you got this. So, like, I get this, and then Friday, he'll come in the house with a bottle.
Right.
We already knew what that
already
meant.
know what it is.
Like, he paid
Nigga,
me
you pay
back.
back.
Like, nigga, I don't, it might
Right.
not be the exact same. Like, my shit might have been $20 less than his or vice versa, but we just paid each other back.
Right.
Because
It'll
when
come back
you in
again and
relation
again
like
and
that and y'all doing stuff on a daily basis, my nigga, like, that shit's gonna, it's gonna come.
It always come back.
Yeah, it's gonna come back some kind of way.
Real
I
talk.
hate them tickets. Can you give me my $6 back? Like, bruh, like, I'm gonna do 100 more $6 shit for you.
Shit,
You know what I
right.
mean? But
Nigga, I'm petty.
everybody ain't like that.
I'm telling Grace, give my $20 back. I told her that this week.
I bet you.
I ain't,
know
I
you
ain't
would.
never got paid.
Give my $20
Man,
back.
me-
goddamn.
I ain't never got paid.
And
back
I only
for
do
that.
it. I would only do it if you say you gonna pay
You
me
gonna
back.
pay me back.
But if you say you gonna pay me back, yeah, give my $20 back. I take
Who though that bitch? You owe me $1.59.
hell yeah, plus tax.
Looking serious and shit.
Right.
Some people say y'all confused them last week, man.
What?
With the title. They say y'all named it Living Single and ain't give no single advice.
Oh,
We ain't mean to.
Y'all want to give some single people some advice that
Oh,
we
yeah.
probably know nothing about anymore?
Stop doing stupid shit.
Like what? Give them an example.
The stupid shit that y'all doing is keeping y'all single.
There you go.
Single people do a lot of stupid shit.
That's what single.
And I understand why nobody wants your stupid ass.
That's what single people in the net share.
that's
You
some
heard
hard
it.
ass advice.
You heard
that
it here
nigga
first.
gave.
Goddamn. I don't know, man. Just be a good person. Goddamn. And
Be
do
somebody somebody want.
Exactly. That's all it is. Know what I'm saying? Be understandable. Be flexible.
The reality of it.
Don't be stuck in your way.
And you might, hey, niggas have their point of views and it's not really gonna change. You can stay on that, I can do what I want to do shit, but nobody wants that.
With that being said, though, if they have their point of views and they're not going to change and you don't like it, then what?
But see, everything is not a deal breaker.
No,
Everything is not a deal breaker.
So
Yeah. Marriage is a lot of compromise.
Right.
that-
Hell
and I said
yeah.
that
to
And
say-
to get that,
and I
you're
said
going to
that
have to
say,
compromise something.
And I said that to say everybody's point of view has to adjust. Has to be
Yeah.
adjustable.
But
So-
it's just some shit like I'm not gonna stand for.
Agreed.
Like,
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of
That's
course.
how-
I mean, everybody be
got their
showing your
preference.
ass and all that shit
that
all
shit
on.
don't-
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
get
But
Nah,
but see,
I ain't
the
with that.
first time, again, everything ain't a deal breaker. If you see a girl that you're interested in and she's showing her ass, hey, look, I don't like that. If you want to do this,
Mhm.
you can't be doing that.
What if you meet her
We
that
done.
way? What if you meet her that way and she's shaking her ass? and
I'm
showing
just
her
trying to
ass?
do what I do and get out of there.
And most times,
What if you start liking her?
That's
Do you
what it
do you
goes
try to
fucked
change
up.
her?
Hey,
Can't turn her what? It's
have you
what?
ever
Oh yeah.
had, that one night? Have you ever considered talking to her or doing anything different?
Like a one night stand.
Well,
and
you
trying
got to
to
break
talk to
down
her.
that code a little bit. You got to.
Yeah, like one night stand.
I've
You know
never
what I'm saying?
I've never had a one night stand.
I have.
I've never had one.
Yeah, I think I had like 2. But like, I ain't look at you different. It just was like one on like we got cool after.
I look at it like
Would you talk to him?
We just didn't work, but like that wasn't the reason.
To me, I'm grown.
Yeah,
so like,
that's what-
facts.
yeah.
like
If
I
that
always
happened,
looked at it as grown. Like if that shit
Yeah.
happened,
It
like
happened.
I hate when people, oh man, that makes you like you're
right.
dealing with a lame nigga. Like if
Yeah.
if
I ain't
because
look at you
Right.
like, yeah.
that don't mean that you know what I'm saying. That just mean like I was there live. You know what I'm saying?
You do what you
Blame it
want.
on
I do
yourself.
what I
Yeah, I
want.
was
We
just
got what
that
we got.
great.
Right.
No, I'm just talking shit. But nah, that don't. Like I hate that shit. Don't mean nothing. But I also want to say like for y'all asking about single people, man. The biggest thing that I got is like trust yourself, man. Stop listening to
social media.
cousins and these niggas, the niggas who look the little Facebook niggas and Instagram niggas who tell you how men's supposed to be. Just live in that moment, live in that
Right.
situation, and get an understanding with that person, man, and do what you feel is right.
Right.
Ain't no recipe for this shit. You
At all.
can't.
Right,
You
right.
can't. you can't say that, oh, I followed this to a T and it worked, because that's not how it goes, man.
Right.
It's like everything to me, like the biggest thing is always about timing. Timing is always gonna be the most important thing, regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could meet your person, you know, and you just not ready. It's just not the right time, and you fuck it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the nature of it. So, like, just enjoy that moment. Enjoy getting to know a person, men and women. Enjoy getting to know them. Understand that some shit may pan out to be great and be, you know, your wife or husband, or some shit may not be.
Right.
But it's all a learning experience, and it's all take it for fun, man. Stop getting so fucked up in every situation, man.
Just like,
and that 90-day rule that Steve Harvey told you
stupid
about.
as fuck.
I hope you're not following it
You gotta
anymore.
because a nigga will wait them 90 days and still
leave you the
your
fuck
ass.
out of there. Okay?
Out of there on 91.
That's my point.
There's
It
no
is
blueprint,
recipe.
man. Right.
Do what you're comfortable doing. If
He
you
gonna
want to
be
do it
fucking
first
somebody
night,
for
do
89
it.
days.
Right.
Yeah.
In 90, he
But
gonna crush you on 90.
timing. You said time, man. It holds true with me. I'm so lucky I didn't meet Courtney when Stock took me to her apartment the first time. Because I was in a way different space. Like, she would have hated me.
Yeah.
And then years later, I meet her at Stock apartment. And I was like, damn, that was your house. Because I was like, who the fuck got pictures of themselves in their house?
Did you tell her that?
The second time. But
Okay,
if I
not
had
the
met
first
her
time.
the first time,
You'd have told her the first time.
I was like, yeah, who the fuck you think you are?
Man,
My nigga.
all y'all at this table know me. I first tried to talk to Jessica in 2010.
Facts.
Man, y'all know what would have happened if I would have. If
Yeah.
me and Jessica would have probably talked in 2010.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be no joke.
She tied her shoes too tight, but get her out of there.
Anything.
That nigga ain't
I don't know,
care.
dog.
She
Shout out my
folded
nigga
that
Cam. I don't know, dog. I don't know something, bro. I don't know. Fuck that shit.
She kept the temperature too high in her house. But hey,
But that, I don't know, be something though.
it be something.
That I don't know, be something.
But if you think about that, I don't know. That shit, hey, now if you think about that shit, hey, it saved you from some shit.
Exactly.
boy.
Yeah.
It just was that feeling.
There was
That-
one instant.
It wasn't
You know
time.
the one.
I ain't finna say her name or who it was, but we were there chilling, and I'm telling you, this certain individual walked in the house, and I said, my man demeanor changed.
Oh, I know.
I knew. I called that man, hey,
Nigga got sad.
that ain't it.
Nigga
Yeah.
super sad. Got
we were
sad.
in that whole
Nigga.
laughing and having fun, playing the PlayStation, and the moment that nigga walk in the door, you change.
Nigga went sit in the
Yeah.
corner, goddamn. And started,
You might want to tell the lead, nah.
Get the fuck
For real.
out.
Most time it be your homeboys though to be like, hey man.
Real. And I
I
wasn't
don't know
even
if that's
hating
the
on
one.
you, my nigga, but I mean, Jesus.
And, and it's crazy because when your homeboy tell you that, then that's because we not most times gonna like shit.
I ain't even that absurd.
Not most
Yeah.
times
You know what
niggas
I'm
not gonna
saying?
really say that.
But
So if
at
they
the same
say it,
time, like even in the instance that he talking about, like a nigga knew that before he had to, and that's why I go back to like what I was just saying. Like do what you feel to do. Like even if your homeboy is trying to tell you something, like they may not know because they ain't in that like that.
Right.
But at that time, he just confirmed something that I already knew.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't like he told me and I was like, "What Todd said." You know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
that wasn't
nah,
even
man.
the topic of discussion. It was
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
damn, bro, you different. you know what I'm saying?
One of my homies was
you
like,
ain't
hey
you no
man,
more.
yeah, you ain't really fun no more. Like
Right,
what's
oh,
going
yeah.
on?
Oh, yeah, get out of there.
So
Got
single,
our ass out of there.
so single people, it's don't do stupid shit that keeps you single. It's all about timing.
Timing.
You know what I'm saying? Be adjustable.
Be in your moment.
Right.
Like, just
Be in your
enjoy
moment,
what
man.
you're doing. Like,
Right.
another thing, and I'm no relationship expert, just experiencing things that I've been
Professional
through. Like,
life liver.
that's what I am.
Mhm.
That's
I
what we
got a
are.
stamp on
Okay.
it. But what I say is like, don't like when I say live in the moment and just enjoy it. Like, it's okay to be excited, but sometimes people go so over the top so fast because they just so excited to finally like, and they fuck it up that way sometimes.
Right.
Like calm down. Be
Yeah, like just
easy.
relax.
Be
And-
happy and cool.
And
Yeah.
Instagram likes can't hold you at night.
Yeah, no.
So when you do shit for Instagram likes, hey,
Yeah,
that's
man.
your relationship.
Let them know, Joe.
You go with Instagram.
Okay.
Stupid
Let
ass.
them know.
hey.
Damn, but you mad at
Wise
you mad
word.
Yeah,
at
because I be seeing them like they look nice. I'm like, I see why you single.
And
Stupid ass.
Stop reading up, and I get sick. Do y'all ever read the people who write shit like on Instagram and they little not the caption, the picture is a quote of some bullshit that nobody wants to listen to?
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit. We don't read it. I don't read it. I'm gonna start blocking everybody who full of goddamn.
And if your
pictures.
caption more than like 2 cents, I'm not reading all that shit.
And if your name on there is Shantae handling my business fuck these niggas Johnson, nobody's gonna take you serious.
And if you're talking about getting $1 million or how to get $1 million and you work at McDonald's, I'm blocking your ass. Block, goddamn. Don't tell me how to get $1 million.
I don't know what the fuck, who the little point had to be the relationship topic, but
It was good.
Here go the logic. It went to those people, those single people who's telling you how to get in a relationship, and their picture caption, it just with the captions and McDonald's.
Cue the logic.
Another one. Stop telling somebody every day what you not gonna stand for. That's why you ain't got a chance to stand for it.
Damn.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Why the nigga so angry though?
I just hate that. I be wanting better for people, especially when they fine.
Man, like I said, man.
Give them that
No,
advice.
there's no recipe.
Yeah.
There's no set.
That's why I hate Steve Harvey.
And
Because like it's no like
He sold him a dream.
yeah, do
He
1,
sold
2,
him
and
some
3.
false shit, some shit.
Right, it's folks people
Because
that-
falling in love is crazy.
It
we
is,
all
it is.
know.
Right, it is.
Crazy, goddamn.
And it's no rhyme or reason
Yeah,
behind it. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
It just
Like,
happened when it happened.
there's no person on this earth can tell you how that shit's supposed to look and how it's supposed to be.
And
It's not one. I don't care.
5 people in relationships in here.
I don't
Every
care.
last one of us did it different.
And
Yeah,
everybody had their
Everybody.
idea of I know all females had their idea of how they wanted their relationship to go.
And-
Man, do you know I went to the same school, university, as my wife in 2001, and I did not see her?
Do you know I went to high school with my wife and never really talked to her?
That's crazy.
Until
So
I was 25.
you
and my
probably
25th birthday
already
boy.
met the dude of your dreams. You just ain't ready.
I was reading something. It was a study that said like if you're over
You already met her?
if you over 25, 90% of those people have already met their spouse.
You
They
maybe
just
not
don't.
met
They
her.
just
You
don't
just
know
don't know it yet. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You'll
So-
bounce back and see him again
Yeah,
somehow.
So
It's just
ease
about
up.
timing,
It's gonna
man.
happen. It's gonna happen.
That's my biggest thing.
Run,
It
run
ain't-
from females who can't get right mad at. Run from the 3rd grade. We'll find you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna
Right.
find you.
He gonna tell you.
And the nigga
"Man, I
at work
always
that's
liked
open,
you."
that always open the door for you.
He looking,
Hey,
he
He
looking
ain't
at,
thirsty.
He looking at your
He's
ass.
right.
nice.
He looking at your ass. Don't let them lie
Yeah,
to you.
you gotta look at that.
All right, man, we gave a lot of advice to you, motherfucker.
Right.
We gave a
The
lot of
dummy
good
way.
shit. Now, look, when we want to hear the stories, give us feedback because once the dummies,
No comment.
no, I'm saying once the dummies have gave y'all the recipe for how to get somebody, even though I said it ain't no recipe, I want y'all to come back and be like, ooh, I listened
I
to
remember you
episode
saying that.
25
Right.
and I listened to what the dummies said and I
Right.
got me a husband.
I'm married now.
Thank
We
you.
gonna put
Welcome.
on the
Send
page.
your ass a bill.
Like one of them
Send me your invoice.
like
I
them
didn't finna tell
infomercials.
something for our
goddamn.
relationship advice.
Those gonna be the one that
Y'all
feel like
niggas
they
so
got it all figured out.
But did you niggas see that these creepy NYPD police officers?
Yeah, them nasty.
You
fuckers.
creepy fucks. I don't care. Hopefully,
happened?
hopefully I don't have to go to New York because they gang
They got
up on
off.
you.
They got off too.
But it was 2 ex NYPD detectives admitted to having sex with a teen after arresting her. And they won't face any rape charges. So basically what happened, these 2 NYPD officers pulled a young lady over. She was 19 at the time, I want to say. They pulled her over. She distraught. They're arresting her. They about to take her to jail. So you in the back of the car, you distraught. They asked her what she would do to not go to jail. I don't know what happened from there. The lady said that they assaulted her in the back seat of a police van. She went home, told her mom instantly what happened. Protective mom did what a real mom's supposed to do. She took her daughter down to the hospital.
Get them tests and
got the
checkups.
rape kit. They found DNA from those 2 detectives. Those detectives basically got into the court and said that it was consensual sex. I don't understand how you can, consensual or not, it should be illegal. I don't give a fuck if she said, come on, y'all want to do this? If you in that fucking badge, in that uniform,
Y'all shouldn't be double
protecting and serving, it's no way that you're supposed to have sex with this person that you're arresting. That's at least manipulation or
Right.
or I don't know what the fuck it is. Some lawyers will tell us what it
Misuse
is.
of power.
But
like,
yeah, it's abuse of power. But these 2 fuck niggas, man, they walked off. Man, they're not gonna face any charges for the shit they did. Did y'all see this?
Yeah, we saw that
man,
crazy shit, man.
I mean, that shit whack on 1,000 levels. But me personally, I never wanted any sex that I ain't get because I was me.
Me. Yeah.
like
That made it cool.
that shit weird.
Like she
that-
wanted me to get this because I'm me.
Like, how do you have sex that way?
Yeah.
I'm having sex.
Like, I know this person don't want to have sex.
but I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Lame.
How the fuck do
Any
you-
nigga, man,
How do you
lame.
enjoy that shit?
You lame as
Yeah,
fuck.
like how you even get your rocks off like
Yeah,
that?
you lame, dog. Like you, like that's the only way you can have sex. You lame, nigga. Like you lame.
That's crazy.
That's just lame, bruh.
Once she slapped your hand 2 times,
And then
time
it's
to go
even
home.
lame
Yeah, you
with that.
tell me no twice. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's time to
even
go
we in
home.
the
Yeah,
bed,
and
like,
it-
I'm finna
it's-
roll
it's-
over on your ass.
And what make it even
I'll
more
put you
lame
out.
is the fact that they walk. Man, they-
that's
That's
the
why.
crazy
That's
thing.
why I got stuck. They walk.
yeah, that's
I got stuck
crazy.
there. I like that shit. It's fucked up, man. Like
Mhm.
today, we like in a real bad spot.
we in a weird ass place.
We-
Now,
weird
now,
ass, man.
now,
And I say we in that bad spot, man, solely because as a culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, why no outrage for that? You know, you mean you can't come up with not one charge to charge either officer with, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? We're killing our people. Like you don't like nothing can be brought up on these people.
That's weird. That's real weird, man. And I did see some shit on one of those cases. I'm sorry to go there, but I saw something on a case in Florida where one of these cops killed the guy who was on the side of the road waiting for some help. He killed and he actually got charged. He got a manslaughter charge, and I want to say he got 25 years.
I saw that.
So,
we're good.
so they're all going in that direction, but that's still pretty nasty and creepy that these fucking cops got off.
Well, speaking of creeps, let's talk about 2 creeps for a second. Let's start with the first creep.
So you
Michael
saying
Jackson.
you think both of them creeps?
In their own different way.
Okay, gotcha.
One is sick. One is I would give a pass to. Let's start with Michael Jackson. Did y'all see the doc? Read about the doc? Heard about the doc? How y'all feel about it?
He's the one you gave a pass to, Mike.
I reserve, man.
I didn't watch with Mike. I watched Mike. I tried to watch. I watched like 2 minutes of it, and it didn't. It seemed like the parts that I saw. It was a happy story. They were telling you about childhood and how wonderful you were as a kid and growing up and things like that. And I just felt like it was more behind it than trying to tell an actual story. I felt like you were trying to get fame from it, and so I stopped watching it after like 3 minutes. I just didn't get into it. So I didn't have much to say about that doc as far as watching it goes. I don't know what Mike did. I know what he's accused of doing. I think that's some weird, creepy shit, if in fact he did it. But I don't know. He was acquitted. And it's hard to go with that acquitted thing, even though he was acquitted, because R. Kelly was as well. But we know that he's a creep. We've seen him being a creep. So I'm not gonna go the acquitted route, but he was acquitted, and I don't really have any negative things to say about it. I don't think he's a creep because I don't know what he's done as far as that goes.
We live in an era, man, where the rumor spreads like wildfire, but the truth never gets, and the truth goes without.
And that's
being
why I
said.
can't feel no way because I don't know the truth either. Like,
The truth was proven in the court of law. All those indictments against Michael Jackson came to be not true.
right.
So therefore, our view of Michael Jackson should be one of the greatest entertainers ever. Period.
for
We
me,
have
he's-
nothing
for
else
me,
to
it's
go
And
still
we
off.
is.
have nothing else to go.
For
off.
me, it still is.
And that was my thing. That's why I was so disappointed in HBO because like they actually said like it's gonna be proof that he did this stuff. Like no, you only put a camera in front of these 2 people who said that he didn't do anything years ago, and then you telling happy stories. Like if a man tried to play with my butt, I'm not gonna have a happy story
I
with
ain't
him.
coming in talking about how
Like,
wonderful.
yeah, like besides him trying to sexually harass me,
It was
everything else was great. Like, no. And y'all lied before. And your parents was cool with it.
So
Hey, man.
did they say what they perceived to be their truth or the fact
Their
that they
truth
had?
was that he groomed them for sexual assault. And, one of the guys said that, like, he was like 14, 15, had a growth spurt. And he tried to, do whatever with him and told him to, hey, it might be some blood in your underwear. Throw him away. But his parents
And
are
all of
still
that was in
saying-
that doc?
Yeah. But his parents are still saying, oh, yeah, when we went on such and such tour, it was so amazing. No.
Even after that.
Yes, like then. Like, no, I'm not going to have no good stories to tell about you.
The driving force behind this is whom? Like, who would have produced the show?
White people?
I think HBO was just trying to catch one. Like Lifetime caught one
Not
with
don't correct me. Like correct me if I'm like didn't Oprah have something to do with the
Yeah.
Neverland?
Yeah, she did like
Now-
after
now-
show interviews or something. Like
Now,
that. Yeah.
Oprah did the after Neverland interview.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
I didn't
Just
understand why she did it, but she wasn't biased. She never said, I agree with you. She was
She
just
just
like,
want to ask the question.
right.
Here's my thing. I can't go out and defend because I wasn't there. I don't know nothing. I feel like my stance on it is if people are touching kids, touching people unwanted, harassing and bullying women unwanted, all of this shit that we seeing, touching underage kids, all that shit is creepy and it's nasty and it's disgusting.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And if you did it, you deserve the time and everything that comes with it. My thing with this Michael Jackson thing, the reason that I didn't want to watch it is because when he was living,
Right,
this
it's
man
facts.
is dead now. I'm not saying that, he didn't. Only thing that I can go off of is when he was living, you did federal raids, you did all of these different kind of things on this man. He was acquitted of those charges.
Found nothing.
I cannot keep being mad at somebody who was acquitted. I want to, even if I want to. In reality, they were acquitted of those charges. Now they're coming and they're attacking a man who can't defend himself anymore because he's no longer here.
Right.
You waited years and years to come out with it. I'm not saying that, I'm not blaming victims. I'm not saying anything because I have not seen this doc. But I'm just telling you why I wasn't interested in watching it. You know what I mean? Because when he was living, you tried to get him on these charges and it didn't work.
And you say you wouldn't talk about it.
Now-
Didn't you sign some shit?
Right.
Say you
So
wouldn't discuss
that's,
it?
Now,
that's just my take on it.
Now, he said his life changed after he owned half of Sony Masters.
Mhm.
He still estate owned the Beatles
And he told
Masters.
and
And
he-
like in interviews, I'm
Michael
pretty sure
Jackson
you about to
said,
say
that's
that.
what- it's
Michael
gonna
Jackson said, like, when I own my masters and when I start owning my music, this is gonna happen to me.
He said when he bought the Beatles Masters,
Mhm.
his life changed like instantly.
And that's been many conspiracy theories like that with that about him as well as with the Bill Cosby shit.
Yeah,
It was like he was trying to buy, what was it, ABC?
NBC.
One of them motherfuckers. He was trying to buy that and then all the shit started coming out about him.
And that goes back to my initial statement. That rumor is going to be put out there. The initial rumor, whether it's true or not, they're going to run with it. And when he found out that the man was not guilty, whatever, hey, guys, y'all understand that Harvey Weinstein is still free? Ain't nobody came out and said shit about
I want to say his
Ain't no-
pre-trial shit started like
that may
past
be
week.
true. We ain't got to survive in Harvey
Hopefully,
Weinstein.
we gonna see. Hopefully.
I ain't never seen
It's
a
still
victim
new. It's still
Hang on,
new.
hang on, hang
It's
on.
still new.
outside of the accusation.
It's still new.
After that, I ain't seen nothing.
He is still
I
new.
didn't agree with that. Just because Harvey Weinstein is the scumbag doesn't mean R. Kelly can't be a scumbag.
Hey, did you hear me say R. Kelly wasn't a scumbag?
Or Michael Jackson if he did it. Like I think D.L. Hughley or somebody said,
I
I'm
wanted
not
to
black
be-
enough to say that R. Kelly is not wrong.
I say my.
We know how the justice system
that's
wrong.
Fine, whatever.
Just because Harvey Weinstein hasn't been put out there like this doesn't mean that R. Kelly isn't a fucking scumbag.
And he's
but
not
again,
saying,
I'm not saying.
No,
You're not saying that, but when you make that argument, it's like saying if you're
I wanted
This
to be
white
fair
man
for all.
did it.
yeah,
Everybody needs
Get
to be
him-
put out in the forefront the same way you
and
put my
I
people
agree.
out there.
I agree.
Like that
Get them
too.
all.
That's
the
all I
creepy
want to happen.
niggas. Get
Hey.
all the creepy niggas.
Fuck that. If Weinstein never goes to jail, R. Kelly still needs to go to jail.
Did you hear me say
No,
otherwise?
I'm just saying for the social media and all that.
Okay, so you clearing it up for them.
Yes,
I get that.
yeah.
I understand. Cool. You
Just
got
because you black don't mean you don't need to go
I
to
just
jail.
feel like what my man trying to say is just, I want the same across the
I
board.
want the same.
Yeah, everybody
Don't
does.
demonize some of the people that we look to as heroes. Bill Cosby, i.e. Michael Jackson. Nigga, I had a black leather jacket with zippers on that bitch.
Did
when I was
you- did
small.
you-
Whoa.
Did you
Real
got a
shit.
picture?
You kicked
got a
that
picture?
leg, goddamn?
It's probably my grandma.
You got a glove?
It's probably my grandma.
You got a glove? You look like you had a glove.
We need
I don't
that.
know if
A
I had
lefty
that
glove.
glove.
He
I
had
don't
the
know if I
lefty
had the
glove.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, the people that I idolize.
You about to go back down that pigeonhole again. Let me help you. Stay out of there. Stay out of there. Don't say don't demonize, because they need to be demonized.
Yeah, but, okay.
Right. If you did it, you demonized.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Let me fix it.
But just
Somebody who was found not guilty, you didn't find anything on that individual. All you have is hearsay or accusations, and you were unable to prove without the shadow of a doubt that this person is doing that. I'm not saying aura.
I think they're going to get
saying-
Harvey, too.
Huh?
I think they're going to
I
get
think
Harvey.
they're gonna get Harvey.
I think they're going to get
eventually.
his ass.
They need to put the press on.
They are.
They need to put the press
They
on.
are. They are.
Like
They made him get rid of the Weinstein group or whatever that is. He started trial last week. I hope they get his ass.
Yeah, I definitely hope
I just
hope
don't
they
want
get
y'all to
his
be
street bad.
disappointed if shit goes left.
We'll see how that shit goes.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see
but
how
the
that
moral of the
goes.
story: keep the same energy across the board
That's
with
all
everybody.
I'm saying.
And if you did the shit,
You
all the
need to go,
motherfuckers
right.
need to go to jail. That's our
Black, white,
bottom
green,
line.
Right.
blue, purple, green.
Did y'all
whatever.
see that in Georgia they took a step closer towards legalization of medical marijuana?
Good.
Good.
The House, basically, the Georgia House passed the medical marijuana bill so people can legally obtain, the medical marijuana. I thought that was pretty dope. I don't want to stay that long unless y'all nigga got something to say. I just want to recognize Georgia on that.
Georgia.
I think that's pretty dope for a place like Georgia to do it because outside of Atlanta, of course, we know how Georgia is represented. So I think that's a step forward. Hopefully that rubs off on the state that we're in, you know what I'm saying? And that kicks off. What happened?
Won't do it.
And
I
I'm
hope
glad,
so. I hope so.
I'm glad you said that because you was finna say something
Well,
like that?
I mean, like, staying up one night, me and Courtney was like listening to watching this documentary about the little legalized weed. And one of the things is, it's hard for people that has been convicted of having a weed charge. Like, you can't have any convictions.
Mm-hmm.
So you're making something legal that you put me in jail for, but now I can't be a part of it.
Right.
I think that shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're making those steps forward. We do see
Nah,
people
because
like
they
Lisa
don't
there.
want them people to come up.
I-
Because they're black and brown.
I agree, but there are some black and brown people who are capitalizing off the weed industry as well.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
rappers and
I
stuff
do wish
are.
it was
right.
a more regular guy
Yeah.
who
Right.
can do it, but it is. I won't go black and white because it's.
I don't
like
think
people
that
can do as
should-
well.
That shouldn't be an X off. Like
The weed charge.
Yeah.
Now we see that now, so hopefully they're working to change that as well.
Yeah.
Since they're
And-
getting the
and-
convictions out of that. So
And you brought up, working in the state we was in. And I got a couple quick stories in regards to the state that we in. We saw Georgia. Mississippi is really close to adding the lottery. They got casinos already. They're looking at adding a lottery by the end of 2019. They estimate that will bring in an extra $500 million in revenue for the state of Mississippi. I want to give some numbers. The Tennessee lottery brings in, just on the lottery, $330 million. The Georgia lottery brings in $900 million. The Florida lottery brings in $1 billion.
a year.
These are yearly total.
Yearly total.
The Mississippi casino gambling right now because they're gambling. They got casinos. They bring in billions. Alabama, $0. Where we at, Alabama? Wake the fuck up, man. Like, all of these people around you are capitalizing off of extra revenue. Y'all the only idea you got is to put taxes on gas. That's the best thing that we got. I'm not saying that that's not cool because you're going to get some revenue from that, but that's the best that we can do. People want to gamble. They're going to go to these states that I just named and spend their millions and billions of dollars in those states. If you take each one of those states and bring the money back out of that, that's $900 million for Alabama.
I have some short, quick advice. Alabama, you like to beat Mississippi and everything else. Beat them in this race as well. You know what I'm saying? At least get in the race.
The shit is laughable, bro.
It's easy
I'm
money.
talking about everybody around you getting money and you don't want none. That's
No,
crazy.
but
The
like-
people are leaving your state to go get that and to give them
They're
money.
going to go
Yeah.
get it.
Right.
Don't forget about the toll road.
And that's the- Like,
idea.
How do they not see that? Okay, we're so moral. We're not going to have the lottery, but our people are going other places
To
and
go.
get in the fucking lottery.
But-
Your people don't care about that moral shit, man.
But
Bring the
also,
fucking lottery in.
Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida puts millions of dollars, maybe billions, in legislators' hands to not have the lottery because they know how much they will lose.
Yeah, they say that it's a lot of outside influence too. Like
Yeah.
those states, Tennessee, Georgia,
Every
they say they
bordering
spend
state.
a lot of money to keep it out of Alabama because that's revenue for them.
Well, maybe somebody needs to run
But-
on
But still, just
getting the
think,
lottery.
if I'm a politician, and I get it, it's probably more lucrative to take money from the outside. But at some point, I can change this state and I get into politics to change. So you say
Some of 'em do.
to
Right.
change
Some.
it for your people, for your constituents. Your constituents is Alabama.
Right.
Why not want to change this shit for it? Like, it's time now, man. Like, we've played the game long enough
Stuck
now.
in the 60s.
Like, let's get it going.
It's
Let's
so
get it poppin'.
crazy. Like, just have a vote.
They did.
I'm willing to bet.
In
I'm
like
wi-
the 90s, I think they did, and they
It's coming.
voted down.
No, they
What they voted
just
recently?
They voted
recently.
again.
They
that
just
was
voted
a casino.
recently.
Was that casino's a lottery?
They took a step towards it, but I haven't heard anything
They had
since.
anything,
I'm gonna have
right.
to look at it. But I will say this: when people have money, influence, and people who are investors and things like that, start making moves, I watch. I saw it at the Creek. We talked about the Creek
Oh,
Indian.
yeah.
Right.
If you go to the casino, the Wind Creek,
Creek
Casino down there in
Yes,
Atmore,
Lord.
that's owned by the Creek Porch Indians. They're making a lot of money.
Hand
They
over
just bought the
fist.
old press register building in Mobile, right downtown, right by the cruise ship, right in the heart of downtown Mobile.
They preparing.
I'm willing
By
to
the
bet
Exxon?
that they're about to start.
They
Yeah,
prepping for something.
I'm willing to bet. That
No.
Is it a nice size building?
Oh,
or
that was the one by the Exxon?
is it
Before
nice-
you-
I don't know. They bought the
Oh,
old Mobile
government shit.
press register.
Is it a
I
nice
don't know which
size?
one it
Is it-
is, but I know that they're getting ready. I feel like that's starting to try to get ready. Let me go ahead and buy this in preparations for what I think may happen.
Yeah.
like a casino or something? Or-
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a casino. If I
Casino-
have it, I can just
casino
turn that into
size?
casino.
Right.
And you know how much right there just in Mobile alone, people coming in to get the ship and everything, like
Yeah,
catch the
you
cruise
just
ship.
gamble, right? Oh yeah.
Get off.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, I mean, we talk about them bad now, but I remember
Donald Trump.
Trump
Yeah.
was finna open 2 casinos way back when Mobile was talking,
The
when
same
Alabama was
building.
talking about opening casinos. They was actually gonna build separate ones right there on the Bayway, right there on the Bay.
Okay.
He was talking about bringing in some casinos. You know what I mean? Just for the fact of we may not like them, but that would have been great for
We don't like
For-
him, but he make good money moves.
for the city. I
And
don't
that
know
is-
about all that either.
Decent money moves. You're a billionaire, you make decent money moves. Shit.
They say he is.
Yeah.
Well, even if you're
They
100
say it.
millionaire, you make good money moves.
But a
It's easy to
casino in
steal and not pay
Mobile.
taxes.
Shit, if I could steal and not have to pay taxes too,
Right.
God damn it. I
Right.
allegedly steal. Let me say
Right.
that.
Oh yeah. He hasn't been proven to be a thief. So, yeah.
Not yet. Maybe.
I just remember working at Target in Mobile, and around 8, 9 o'clock on a Friday, a bus load of people get in a bus to go to Mississippi to gamble.
That's right.
That's correct. And speaking of stealing money, Manafort got the 4 years for tax evasion.
Oh, and
stealing
they
money.
said he was supposed to get like 19 or 20.
19 or 25.
Yeah, and they said the judge was lenient. And I wanted to, I'm glad you brought that up because y'all remember the ex-con, sorry, let me not phrase her as that. Y'all remember the black woman
Yeah.
who wanted to go vote
Vote. Yeah.
and her name wasn't on the registration.
Right.
Mhm.
So she casted her ballot as a,
And I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
she casted her ballot in a different way. And on the bottom it says if you're ex-convict, you're not allowed
Not
to do
vote,
this.
Right.
Mhm.
This way. All she wanted to do was exercise her right to vote. She went and
gave her
voted
5
in
years.
Texas. They gave her 5 years for voting. Just for voting, trying to go vote.
And this
She
nigga
didn't
got
cheat.
4.
She didn't she went to jail prior for tax stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She served her time, got back out and tried to vote, but as an ex-felon, you can't cash your
right.
vote that way.
Somewhere,
She didn't
yeah.
see the fine print. So she got 5 years for that. Manafort got 4 years for stealing millions of dollars.
And they still don't
Just
know how
want to talk
much.
about
as
how
of it.
crazy this shit be. We talked about Alabama. Last thing that I'm gonna bring up. I don't know if people have been seeing it, but like I said, the state can't always get creative with the ideas that they come. But they did try to get creative with this. They got a new bill that they're putting out that's gonna require people on food stamps and getting the Tanner
Drug
food stamp
test.
thing
I saw
to
that
take
shit.
drug tests. So that's their idea. You know, we can't get casinos, we can't get gambling, we can't get anything to drive revenue, but we're gonna start going to the poor people or the people who don't have all of the means to be able to get food, and we're gonna drug test them because I guess that's gonna magically create some revenue.
Man, if you work at McDonald's, you should be able to smoke weed. I'm sorry. Man.
And
you gotta
I've-
relax some kind of way.
I've changed on this a lot because I used to y'all remember conversations with me, but like you said, like, come on, bro, like give me something.
And the reason why I say, because like a lot of those people on food stamps, it's not that they're not trying, man. Some of them are undereducated. They don't have the education that most people do to get another job. So they're out here working sometimes 2 and 3 jobs and still are getting food stamps.
That is-
Now,
if I could work 2 and 3 jobs, get food stamps, I should be able to smoke a
Now,
little weed, man.
Right.
if you're a career government assistance person,
Mhm.
I'm not with you goddamn smoking weed. But if you're trying to get it, at least a little bit, like you're showing effort, nah, man, I'll be like, help me until I can not need help.
Right.
And it's crazy. And I have a problem with that. Another reason why I have a problem with that is for the simple fact that the people who receive the food stamps will have to take a drug test, but the people who administer them don't.
What
Yeah,
you mean?
The people who work there do not have
Yeah.
to take drug tests, which is kind of weird.
Just
oh,
like
you talking about like,
Just
yeah,
like y'all
okay.
remember the man at the national level, I can't remember this man's name to save my life, but he was the first person bringing this shit up. That he was doing it on the federal level, basically saying that they should tax food stamps I mean, not tax them, but drug test people on food stamps. And this same nigga who
Got
was
caught with
who was
drugs.
pushing
He got
got
caught with
caught with all
drugs,
the
right.
cocaine in it.
Right.
Yeah.
He on coke, but this man can't smoke weed. Nigga,
Right.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought that was kind of interesting. I know a lot of people don't have time to catch that news and stuff.
Yeah.
And the dumbest want to bring that shit to y'all.
Cause we
Yeah.
own it. We know about
So
it.
they trying to attack your well being with your food stamps. So
Do the right
if you
thing, man.
if you out there smoking, man, they trying to get you, man.
And knowing them, man, they'll fool around and try and do anything like an NFL drug test. You got robot testing in your system. You've been drinking.
Right,
lean.
you been
It
drinking
might fuck around
lean.
be anything.
Bitch,
man.
I
Who
had a
knows?
cold,
Yeah.
upper respiratory.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all ever seen them fake fine chicks?
Fake fine.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Man, like-
yeah.
Man, you ever like looked on Instagram and seen a chick and you be like,
Instagram be cheating.
man, but I'm saying like
they be cheating.
like not
Shout out to the catfishes.
not recently, not in the last like, not something recent, but you look on there, you be like, damn. Okay, that's okay. And then you see her in person, and then you see that little mustache you ain't see, and
Mhm.
the little
Shade
chin
that
hair.
shit. Shade that right there.
Yeah, and you be like, you realize that filter got you.
Shout out to the catfishes.
I was just about
All
to
you
text,
don't really look like that, bitch.
I was just about to text somebody in this group like, damn, old girl done got skinny. She used to be big.
Mhm.
Off one picture.
Mhm.
Then I seen a second picture. I'm like, oh no, she the same size.
Yeah, she's still.
Yeah, she's still the same size.
She's still hungry looking.
I remember my
Let
cousins.
me chill. Let me.
I had a cousin, that nigga was ready to risk it all, but I was like, boy, nigga ready to get it. You know how people like, I'm gonna ask him for my cousin. Yeah, my cousin goddamn was ready to risk it all.
Yeah,
Cousin seen old girl in the mall was like,
that ain't it.
hold up.
That ain't what I saw.
That ain't what your filter say.
You gotta
Hey,
pull your
they- hey,
phone
they
out
chill
to
with
make
that
sure.
filter.
Make sure you talking to the right
I
person.
ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all gonna get in trouble.
Y'all nigga trash, man. But them filters, man, them filters work miracles sometimes. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. The filter will make you
Man.
skinny,
They're
pretty, and
dust
all
in a
that.
diamond.
All right, man. Sports. I gotta talk about it because it's the biggest thing to talk about. Did y'all see LeBron pass Michael Jordan in scoring? Are you all impressed?
Not at all.
I'm impressed.
Nada.
No.
I'm you got to be impressed. You don't have to think he's better than Jordan. But if a man does that and eclipses Jordan in anything, you got to be impressed. Man.
Bro, if you give me 500 more games to do it than you did it, no.
Great. I'm glad that you said that. And I'm just throwing it out.
I already know
I'm
what you about to
just
throw
throwing it out. LeBron came into the league at 18.
Mhm.
He played in 117 more regular season games, played 4,925 more minutes. Not to mention his overall game is just different now, the overall game. Bron has had 3,000 more attempts, three-pointers, than Jordan did. You know, remember it was a game back then, it was about offense getting the two. They didn't attempt a lot of 3 points. Like a lot of the times the threes wasn't even a part of the game. It was
Right.
about the triangle and getting to the cup. You know what I'm saying? Not really shooting the outside shot. So those are just a couple of little feats I wanted to mention. I personally think that any person who can get to that, hey, hats out to him, man. Like, you know, you got to avoid injury. It's a lot of shit that could stop you from, you know, we've seen Penny Hardaway. We've seen Tracy McGrady. We've seen people who have showed spurts of it, but they haven't been able to go this long. You know what I mean? So I think it's a feat. I don't think that he's, you know, better than Jordan, but I also want to celebrate him. You know what I mean? You know, and everything that he did. So that I just want to throw those little facts out there.
I mean, it's a feat, but I'm not impressed by
You
it.
change your mind.
No, I still haven't. Because, like, nigga, you're great. So you should have done that eventually. With as amount of games that you did it more. If you would have did it in less games, then I'd have been amazed. Or the same
I was
amount.
about to ask, was there anything?
It took a whole nother season plus for you to do it. Nah.
And I saw today, don't quote me on it, and I saw like, you know, they put it at like the 10 what Jordan did in 10 years versus what LeBron did in 16 years.
Mhm.
And it was like Jordan already had his 6 championships.
Mhm.
He had 6 MVPs. He had 5 fucking defensive. Like, it was just crazy, astronomical numbers. But just throwing it out there, man. I still think that he deserves to be celebrated.
Yeah.
Well, see where the game is going right now, man, is more about the individual accolades. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's, you know, that's the topic of the moment right now. Him passing Jordan, cool. All right, that's fine.
Mhm.
But it's the other shit that I don't like with LeBron right now. that's why I'm really not,
So you don't think? So you think this is a good thing he did or bad? It doesn't.
I
matter,
mean,
or
if we're gonna be talking about individual shit, that's fine. I mean, cool. You surpassed Michael Jordan as far as points go or whatever. But me, I'm a big picture kind of person.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, nigga, let's get these wins, okay? Like, I don't give a fuck about James Harden hitting 46 30-point games in a row. I don't give a shit.
You don't have to bring your
I don't
personal
care.
shit in here.
You angry at Harden?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gearing towards that individual shit. You
Don't
know
break
what I'm
my
saying? Like,
laptop, Todd. This ain't for James Harden.
Stock, what's my nigga name from the Tar Heels? The Kobe White?
yeah.
He broke Jordan rookie record in North Carolina. Does that mean he's a better player?
No, but does that mean you should celebrate it?
No.
Why not?
Because Jordan was limited. Even at North Carolina.
I know, but I look at it like that. There's been a lot of
Like
great,
Dean Smith,
Listen,
ain't let him.
chill out and listen for a second. I look at it like there's a lot of great freshmen who
You cut
came
me off.
No, I didn't. I was talking and you cut me off. Actually,
Yeah,
Nigga.
that's actually how it goes. That's why I laughed.
Fuck.
at
But
that
don't
shit.
back cut me off.
Here, man.
Let me finish cutting you off.
Nigga said don't back cut me off.
But I say that to say there's
Back
been a
cut
lot
off.
of freshmen at North Carolina who wasn't limited and still didn't do what that man did. So you got to celebrate that, not because Jordan did it.
And that's the thing that I don't like about today's times. Like it's like we can't celebrate stuff for wanting to compare it. Like, let's enjoy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at greatness. He's a great. I accept it. I wasn't a big Kobe fan, but I accepted Kobe at what he was. He was great, nigga. And you can't take that away from Kobe. You know what I mean? Let's enjoy Bron. He's great. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. He's great. I don't want to. I'm working on myself. But like Bron, he's amazing, man. We've said this a couple weeks ago. So let's give him what his just due. But at the same time, he's had a lot more time than Jordan had to do what he did in a different kind of game. That's why I think it's kind of hard to compare them. But I think it's starting to be. I think we're starting to see like people like, oh, they just don't want to like Bron. And I think that the like for Bron is going down since he went to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Right.
Than it used
definitely.
to be. Yeah.
definitely.
Like I think that was a bad
Heat,
move.
all the way down with
And that's
the
why
Lakers.
and that's exactly where I was going.
But not for
like,
me,
you
though.
don't see the fucking effort. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the same effort in Cleveland ain't the same in LA.
I just think
not.
I think he's older, man, and he
And
don't
he
have
like sick
that.
of that shit,
He don't
man.
have that to give no
Like,
more.
damn, I'm not
that.
finna drag y'all
Okay,
ass
you're
to the
older.
playoffs.
Sit the fuck down.
You didn't tell Kobe that though. Yeah,
Nigga, that nigga Kobe drug himself
Okay.
through that last
yeah,
game.
yeah, the last
Okay.
2 years, Kobe was out that bitch getting blew by. Nigga ain't
Okay.
tell him to go sit down.
You
Yes,
did.
they
But because he gave the effort, then that's
Hey,
enough.
you said earlier, I ain't
Come
forgetting the
on.
podcast. Keep that same energy across the board. Keep
Right.
that same
And I'm
vibe.
with that. I'm with that.
Right.
I'm with that. When have you seen Kobe not play defense?
when he was getting blown by, when he was older.
No, god damn it.
He tried. Listen. He tried to play defense.
Okay, this nigga ain't even trying. That's
but
a difference.
I'm saying he
I-
tried and didn't succeed.
I seen that clip that you talking about, and it did look
it
like
was
he
bad.
just was. Yeah.
It did, but you know what I'm saying. Like
I see your point on this one, Todd.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
I got you.
I think
see where
at
you
this
went.
point,
You made a good
checked out.
point.
He's checked out.
One for Todd.
He's
like,
checked out.
you
but-
better off
Dance,
not
write that
playing
down somewhere. Todd made a good
Then,
point.
then you all playing. Because, I mean, at this point, it's just like, for what? For you. It seemed like.
But also, I think that whole team is checked out. So I don't think it's just him that
That
checked
could
out.
be
You know,
true, too.
After that
whole
trade
team
shit,
coached
yeah,
the
it was done.
Whole city didn't checked out.
I feel you.
It is what it is.
They waiting on
Yeah,
next year.
Celebrate,
But,
celebrate what deserves to be celebrated.
but I
and
mean,
stop
shit.
comparing everything. To
But you
everything
still
else.
went in the playoff hunt. That's all I was saying. Like, if
Nah,
you're still in the
when he
playoff
came
hunt
back, they was
after
spread
the
out.
All-Star break. Now, this shit started happening after the All-Star break.
But do you blame him for this collapse? Because he's still been. I don't want to go individual, but he's still been putting up crazy numbers.
Because you
And-
always say one player can't beat you, right?
Can't. It
So
can't.
one player can't
Well,
win then.
So I don't give him the
This is
blame
true.
for that because I feel like he's still
Right.
doing what he could do.
Same energy like
This is
somebody else
true.
just told you.
This is true. You're not giving me the same energy on defense. So what are you saying? Like, again.
No,
if
I'm
we gonna
saying
go,
you
we
can't
gonna go.
blame. If you say one player can't beat you,
I'm
you
not-
can't blame one player for not winning.
Basketball is not one-sided. That's offensive end, that's defensive end. You gonna play both sides? Or you
But
gonna
you're
play
blaming one player.
I'm
Yeah.
not blaming one player, bro. I'm telling you,
He's
checked
just
out.
talking about
I'm
that
just-
one
I'm
player.
just
He's
talking
just saying
about
that one player is not giving him defense.
He's not giving me defense.
And
Do you remember the chase down LeBron?
Yeah.
He went and got Iguodala shit off
You
the
remember
top
how
of the
long
squad.
ago that was?
What, 2 years when they won the championship? What,
4,
2 years
5,
removed.
6, 7.
That's 2 years removed, man.
Like LeBron is what? In his 13, 14, 15 season?
I'm glad we talking about this because I want to know who is on your basketball Mount Rushmore. Give me 4. I was about to say Mount Everest, but give me the Mount Rushmore.
We all know Jordan. I put Kobe on there. I put Shaq on there. And one more. I don't want to go too old. I probably would put like Hakeem on there.
Hakeem, gotcha. I'm gonna go with Jordan, Kobe, Bron, and I kind of juggle that last one with Shaq or Iverson.
Yeah, that's
Shaq
a
or
good
Iverson.
list.
That's a
I'm
juggle.
sorry. Take Hakeem away and put LeBron.
Yeah, I got Jordan, Kobe.
I know Bron ain't in there.
I want to see you not put LeBron in your top 4.
Jordan, Kobe. I mean, shit, you got to go Russell. Or
Russell?
Will,
Oh, come on,
one of them
man. You
niggas.
ever seen a live game of him?
I seen fucking.
Have you ever seen a live game of
banners
him?
hanging in Boston? God damn it! What you mean?
Rushmore of persons you've seen actually play live.
Okay. Well, all
That
right.
nigga changed it. I mean, it is. What
Just want to change and move the needle. I put LeBron in that.
and who else?
And you still got one more.
That nigga don't like nobody. We was right. He hate all the superstars. Goddamn. If you can't
Gotta
pick
go
a top
either
4,
Kareem or Magic or something.
Man, you
like
ain't-
that, man. A bird or one of them
Magic.
niggas.
Magic
Magic.
dope. Hey,
Right.
that
Magic
nigga
dope.
mad. He mad about
You
you.
can put
I've
Magic
seen
in
them
there.
niggas play.
I said you could put Magic in there.
Magic.
You never seen Kareem play live.
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah,
Played
you
with
old as
Magic.
fuck. You old as fuck.
The fuck?
I mean, that nigga do got a 95-year-old son. You know what I mean? But I'd probably go Jordan, Kobe, Bron, Shaq, Iverson. That's my 5. That's my Mount
Kobe.
Rushmore.
Right.
Say that
Yeah.
again. I'm sorry.
Who?
Say it again. I ain't.
Jordan, Kobe, Bron, Shaq, Iverson.
Rushmore's on the 4.
Didn't everybody get 5, motherfuckers?
No, fuck.
I gave 4. I juggled that last one. I did.
Nigga, my Rushmore got 5. Fuck it. They need to add somebody on that fucking old ass
My
mountain
last
anyway.
head has.
I
2
juggle
heads.
with that Iverson one.
My
though,
last
'cause
head got
I
2
like
heads.
Iverson in his heart. That he
Man,
had.
Iverson was
tough.
Dog,
Man, I used to love to watch them
Yeah,
Philly
that's
games.
so-
All I
man.
see is him stepping over Tyrone Lue.
Yeah.
Anytime I think of
I
Iverson,
just
that's
see
what I think
everything,
about.
man.
And he
That
looked
man-
down
that
that.
nigga-
That man was cold blooded.
Yeah, he was
He was cold.
yellow.
Yeah. Shouts out to Iverson.
What y'all think about this shit that's going on with Antonio Brown?
I was just thinking, my man,
I don't know. That shit weird to me.
You know, I never was.
It's just hard for me to get behind a nigga with a goddamn blonde mustache.
You cut my man off.
I'm patient. I'm turning over a new leaf.
And then I would like to hear y'all point of view after I said my statement. I'm sorry.
He would get.
We can tell. We can tell you want us to go after you.
He want to get that
Go
joke
ahead.
off, goddamn.
Go ahead.
That's all I want to say.
Yeah, that mustache trash, that hair trash. Go ahead, stop. What you had?
Nah, I just was gonna.
But I do. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That was on purpose. I'm just
Look, I was gonna be patient. I don't want to talk about
I was
it.
just playing.
Nah, but on the real, like, I think it's just kind of weird. Like, I think it's weird how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, players be so humble at first, and then they turn into these kind of divas, these superstars and stuff. I never was fortunate enough to get to that place, but I just never could see myself like alienating my teammates,
I want to play.
alienating organizations.
Question.
Like you look at Pittsburgh in particular, like what's the name? The man named Rooney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
I
Rooney
I don't know which
family.
one he was,
Art.
but he had a meeting with this man
Right.
and told him, "Man, we're gonna trade you. Just relax,
Mhm.
because I need your value to be high,
Right.
so I can trade you. You want to get out of here? I'm gonna do it." Now you got to remember that this man, the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, right?
Mhm.
His granddaddy was the owner, his daddy was the owner, and now he's the owner. Them niggas know how to do this shit.
How that shit go?
You want to get the fuck out of here? We're gonna get you out of here, but we need you to just hold your value up. But you're doing all these antics and stuff. That's bringing your value down. That's making our trade value for you go down.
I got a question for you.
You're making it harder for us to give you what you want.
Right.
Question. Let's say you took that role at first and you were humble, but then the team is kind of fucking with you. The team is putting statements out there like, "Hey, we trust Big Ben." Basically, letting Big Ben
Like
tell
what the
you,
GM did.
no, hold
That shit
on.
was fuck shit.
Right, I get it exactly. And so, like, let's say that that's what we know about. Let's say that there's some other shit that we don't know about that's behind
It's true.
closed doors. Me personally, no, I wouldn't react that way. But do you have more of an understanding as to why he's just trying to get the fuck up out?
I mean, I definitely understand why he wants to get out of there.
Mhm.
But come on, man. Like, look at history. Have we ever, this is for all of y'all, have we ever seen one player who dominates the headlines, who do all these antics? Have we ever
Get
seen
with
them
him?
come out on top of this situation? Think about it. Ever. Have you ever seen it? T.O., Chad
Nah.
Johnson. Have you ever seen the diva receiver or that player come out, do all these antics, and come out on top? You've
I
never
haven't.
seen it.
I haven't, and I know it don't. I know it won't work, and I can't wait till they ship his ass to Detroit. But I do have an understanding as to why he's being more outspoken. It get to a point where you can just get tired of that.
And I
shit.
think at
Does
this
his
point, it's about the money.
position warrants like the backlash? Like if he was a star quarterback,
a star quarterback wouldn't do that.
what if a star quarterback say, "Hey, I want to be traded"?
We're gonna find out what's gonna happen.
Because that's never happened.
Right,
Yeah, right. I mean, I get that
I
part.
think it's a reason
don't know.
why it ain't never
Right,
happened
right.
either. I feel like those like receivers and running backs and all, they be jocking for attention. Like, and I feel like the way the league is turning now, like they're never going to me personally, like if I was running an organization, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's never gonna be you can be a star, you can be great, but I'm never gonna put a receiver or running back or any other player that's not a quarterback, you're never gonna have like high priority like that. You get to acting like that, I got a place for you. The fuck away from my team. That's
But-
exactly
Go
how
to
I'm gonna do.
Buffalo.
Like,
But,
yeah, like you're
Go to
not.
Buffalo, guys.
Yeah, like you've never seen to me, and you've never seen those players that just completely change a team,
but
unless it's a quarterback.
But yeah,
and the quarterback I've never seen do that.
no, I was gonna say, wasn't it John Elway like coming out of college said, "I don't want to go to this certain team."
Eli Manning
No,
did
Eli.
it too. It was both of them.
It was both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
no
both of 'em.
slack on that.
Was it John Elway?
It was John
Elway.
Elway
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Eli.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They both said, "Hey, I'm not going there."
Mhm.
They said, "Cool."
Where did they try to get Elway to go? Was it the Colts?
No, I want
I
to
thought
say
it
it was
was
like
New York.
San Diego or something.
Yeah, it was San Diego and New York, something
No,
like
that
Yeah.
was Eli.
It was
Eli-
somebody
it was
trash.
Eli to San
Eli was
Diego.
trying
You
to
like,
be-
nah,
yeah.
and he went to New York.
Yeah,
But
and I
Elway
feel
was
like
gonna
like
go to
Elway, they wanted him to go to New York somewhere. I think it was like the Jets or the Giants
But
or something.
They both was able to say, "Hey, I don't want to do that.
Colts.
Give my man the same shit.
Well,
I don't want to be here no more."
I think that's different. I think that's different if they would have came out and bashed the Giants. Like the Giants shitty. That's the worst organization ever in life. You know what I'm saying? They can't do what I need them to do. Then that's different. That's them speaking out, basically
But-
doing what he's doing. So they
If
didn't do
Kyler
that.
Murray come out and say, "Hey, I don't want to play for Arizona,"
I know it's gonna be different. I know they're gonna say he's a low character guy. I know
Yeah.
that, but I would understand it more as far as you speaking, saying I don't want to go there ahead of time, rather than you bashing somewhere where you are, which is fucking yourself up.
man, fuck that. I don't agree with Antonio Brown, but I agree with he should have that option. Like you can speak out and say, "I don't want to be here." I think Antonio Davis
You can, but
can
I
speak
also-
out and say, "I don't want to be here anymore."
you can, but I think you also have to have that option of dealing with the consequences of that as well.
Like freedom of speech. Freedom
freedom
of
of what?
speech. Freedom
Freedom
of
of what?
speech.
All
And
kind of words.
that's how they said it Mobile, ain't it? What that nigga said,
Right,
far.
far.
Freedom of
In
speech.
Mobile, we just said preach.
Furrow. It's furrow. nigga. Furrow, Earl. Oh, like oil and Earl.
Speaking of Kyler Murray, did y'all my man had a little heat this week. Y'all saw
Kyler?
huh?
Who?
Kyler Murray.
Oh, yeah.
The squid.
What the fuck are you
Maybe.
talking about? Can't get right. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I mean, they said that he had a bad combine. But he didn't perform or do anything. And they just said from his interviews
in the meeting room,
all in the tape, they said, I mean, shit, who the man? You know what the fuck
Yeah.
they said about the man?
Yeah, they say he was bad on the board. Basically, when they say on the board is you get in these meeting rooms with these teams, you draw up plays. They draw up an offensive play, you draw up a defensive play. You tell them where you're going to go in this coverage against that coverage, what checks you may make, what protections you may make. They're basically saying he's terrible at doing that. And as a number one draft pick quarterback, you can't be bad at it. And you're coming, and you're at a generic level, honestly, at college compared to what the way those boys' plays are ran and changed and called. And in colleges, it's pretty descriptive, but it's not that NFL level. So if you're bad at describing it at a college level, I can only imagine at the NFL level. Like,
So,
I-
go ahead. I'm sorry.
as simple as one thing. A play call in college can be 6 or 7 words. Man, in the NFL, them boys have a whole new language. That shit may be
Like a
50 to
sentence.
60 words, goddamn.
Man,
And
that
that's
shit's
one
so
play call.
long. Yeah.
So if you can't be good at that, man, then you can't be that
52
old number one.
XYZ spider Y banana cross
Zap.
drag.
And that's the first play.
Z.
Alert, another one of those.
Yeah, 'cause they call 2-3 plays in the huddle.
Right.
That's why when y'all used to he'll pay man at Omaha, he
Omaha.
killing kill, he killing the first play.
So
And switching.
So, as a college quarterback, how many reads you had?
Depending on the play, we
Yeah,
have,
average.
okay, so you have pre-snap read and then you have post-snap read.
Post snap read.
Post-snap read, you pretty much know what the coverage is. Like pre-snap read, you're going to read it and see how many safeties it is. If it's 1 safety, you're going this way. If it's 2 safeties, you're going this way. So pre-snap is going to tell you which way to go. Then once you go to this 1 safety side, you're going to have to read either inside force or outside force. Inside force
Man,
means-
how many reads, bro? Like
I'm
nobody knows this complicated shit. How many reads you
Okay,
had?
so inside force is 1 read for your
He was
dumb
trying to
ass.
tell you.
Outside force is the other.
But like,
read.
I understand what he's saying. I bet the average listener not going.
I'm trying to think. I
So
gotta go
great.
through this.
We can
Nigga,
teach
listen,
'em.
motherfucker. Shit, goddamn. You being that impatient at 9 north. Talk
Yeah.
about you know, nigga. You don't know. It's okay.
I'm
But
actually this shit
okay.
1,000 times.
you done made me forget what I was. Okay, but it can be like once I pick my side of the field that I'm going to go to, it could be an inside read or outside read, which is going to be 2. And then even off that inside outside read, it can be 2 reads off that 1 read, meaning high low. So off that outside read, meaning the cornerback, I'm going to high low him. If he backs up, I'm going to take what's under him. If he stays up, I'm going to go behind him.
A wobbly.
Don't ask me questions you don't want to know, motherfucker.
But I said
that nigga asked me a
X.
question and don't want to know the goddamn answer.
I said that a follow-up question was like, do you think at Oklahoma Murray was like 1 or 2 reads and run?
Hell no.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, he talking.
I don't think so. I think he did a real good job of scanning fields and scanning defenses.
So the same
with the ability to run.
ABCD that you went through,
Mhm.
you think he went through the same? He was coached to go through his 4th or 5th read.
It looks like it, but being in-house is a lot different. Because standing in the stands, you could easily be like, why he didn't throw the ball here? Well, maybe it wasn't designed to go there. So sometimes they will put a read in there where it's just you go to this side no matter what. Look here, look there, and go. That happens. There are some plays like that. So I think it varies. But it looks
So-
like he can read the field to me.
If he was given those reads in college, don't you think he should have been more equipped on the board?
Should have been. But was he or was he? I don't know. They said he wasn't.
Like
That's all.
that was why I asked.
What are you
like,
getting at? Tell me what you getting.
Maybe they simplified it because of his athletic ability. Like 1, 2 read, run.
I agree, but then I look at it like he ran the exact same offense as Baker Mayfield. So if you don't have,
think that's the same.
and he looked the exact same as Baker Mayfield. So if you didn't feel that way about Baker Mayfield,
I think that's
you can't feel
Oklahoma's.
that way about him just looking at the offense unless you get him on the board and find out for real.
I feel the same way about Baker. I think Jalen is going to do great in their system. They're going to give him 2 reads and run. Baker Mayfield was athletic. He could run.
Mhm. I mean, it's hard to say that. I don't know. It's hard to
Okay.
say that or know that without being in that facility and see what the hell going
Yeah.
on.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in. But no, I feel you though.
Y'all niggas so crazy.
I feel you.
I get so tired of tired ass. Like, why you feel hooted?
What Todd did to you, man?
Why you feel hooted?
He was explaining, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He understand from a coaching standpoint. That it's not just this or that.
Yeah, you can't just explain that shit in one word.
It can't just be this or that. You know what I'm saying?
It's X's and
So,
O's.
and all that shit I said, you said how many reads? Shit, a whole lot, nigga. I still don't know the exact number that we came up with. I don't know. All of them. Go back and count them bitches.
Niggas
Goddamn.
just said all of them.
Shit.
Oh, since we're in sports, I'm a champion. You bitch you.
Happy Champion Day, cuz.
Keep going.
I'm saying,
Thank you, Todd.
You are.
Yeah, we see you.
also, I want to mention
You're
this. We said we're gonna put a dummies bracket out there. So we gonna once March Madness starts in maybe about a week, we'll get our brackets together. We're gonna put them out there. We're gonna put it on the website. Get there, put it on the website.
Hey.
We're gonna put it on the social medias, and we're gonna let y'all know how y'all can get in it. You know what I'm saying? We want to interact with our fans.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Just see how y'all do.
Yeah, definitely get in it with us.
We might, you know what I'm saying? Get together, get a winner t-shirt or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Some type of prize.
You know what? That's what we'll do. We'll put together a little package, man. We're gonna put together a little merch package. Maybe put a little gift card or something in there for the winner. You know what I mean? Like, so if you want to get in the
koozie, somebody got a koozie?
Yeah, we got.
Koozie?
Man, we got a whole lot of
Man,
packages.
koozies,
A shirt,
t-shirts,
koozie,
little gift
and a gift card.
Yes.
We'll put a little gift card in there. But to enter, you're gonna have to share the Dummies web page.
Subscribe. On
Yeah,
YouTube.
subscribe and share. You know, all that good shit. We'll tell you more about it further. We got a little time.
We got about another week.
Put a
But we're
post
gonna,
out.
we
let
gonna
you
take
know I
good
won
care of you
last
if you
year.
enter in our bracket.
Did you?
So.
Fucking right, I won.
You
last
sure?
year, nigga. Yeah. A year before that.
Oh,
Courtney
I thought it
won.
was Courtney.
Courtney won
She
the year
won
before
before
that.
That shows that you can win without having no basketball knowledge.
That nigga
Hey,
crazy.
again, hey guys.
You a champion. We know
I'm a champion, motherfucker.
Shit, we see that last
We see the
episode.
hat. Yeah. We talked about that already. Old news.
Well, moving on into the dummy of the week. You
Dummy.
Dumb some bitches.
fucking dummy.
Zombie.
Dumbass dummy.
Damn.
Nigga like doing dumb shit.
We
bro.
saw that a bus driver in Pennsylvania basically flipped off the students and told them to go fuck theirself.
Whoa.
Yeah. A bus driver.
New meaning to a magic school bus.
A school bus driver in Pennsylvania has been charged with 26 counts of endangering the welfare of children on the count of a DUI, right? Lori Ann Mankos was driving middle and high school students home immediately. A few of the students kind of knew that something wasn't right. The major kind of turned off. They went to make a right on red. Lori ass went way into the far left lane incoming traffic.
Shit,
They
she
finally
really
got her
good.
to stop. She pulled in the gas station, told them to go fuck themselves. It was found that she was basically drunk, operating the bus, as well as, endangering the lives of students, was finally charged. Did y'all see this story? What do y'all think about this dumbass person?
She's a dumbass person. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was a woman. I don't know why.
I
the
thought
whole
it was a
time- I would
man.
think she did
Yeah.
some manly shit right there.
And all bus drivers, like from my school years, they were all nice ladies.
My sister's
All
a bus
of
driver. Then we talked
But
about it
this
earlier. My
is young.
sister's a bus driver. That shit crazy.
I had a guy
Yeah.
like going to like Fundy and like elementary school. That nigga used to run out of gas.
I wonder
That
what
nigga
these
was
kids
crazy.
did to make her have a
They
bad day
had
like
to have
that.
been.
No,
on
she
that
was
shit,
drunk.
man.
Like, you know how drunk you gotta be to be like, I'm finna do some shit that fuck up my job.
No, I don't.
All the way.
I
Yeah,
don't.
they charged her. She was
26.
44 years old. They charged her with child endangerment, drunk driving, and careless and reckless driving.
That's
What's her
one
name
for each
again?
child. Each child on the bus, huh?
Yeah. That's
Probably
different
so.
charge, probably.
Lori Ann Mankos. She
what color
pulled up
she
to a
is.
Suncoast gas station, gave the keys to the attendant, and said, "You deal with it."
Whoa.
Oh, they were fucking with
Someone
her.
She
where
was
the fuck
done
she
with
went
that
at?
shit.
Where she went at, goddamn?
They were throwing
I don't know.
spitballs
I
or something at her, boy.
Yeah, but we just wanted to make sure that you got your proper award as the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck else we got?
Mm.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let me not forget. To my Mobile people. Now, you New Orleans folks,
Now.
the ones who want to kind of fact check the dummies, make sure you fact check.
Ethy, yeah.
Hey,
Ethy.
I very appreciate your listen. I fuck with you. I know y'all. I know you. I fuck with y'all. But when you gonna fact check, make sure it comes from a reputable site, because this is from CNN.com. Bottom line is, sorry, New Orleans. Although historical accounts are sketchy, it appears Mobile has a legitimate claim as America's first city to hold an organized Mardi Gras. Yes, Mobile had to go to New Orleans to tell you motherfuckers how to parade. You niggas didn't have floats and shit. I don't want to get in the weeds with it, because we both have great celebrations. You all have the biggest celebration. We give you that. But let us have our credit as the place that started it here in the United States. So if you're gonna fact check us, just make sure you fact check us for something reputable.
Right, you don't go to www.assholesofous.com to find the goddamn information.
Get these niggas at to send me some more messages.
And
You know what I'm saying? I'll relay them for you. Fuck them niggas.
Just to
Know
let
what
y'all
I'm
know, a nigga walking down the street is not a parade.
Yes, it is. It is if you make it one.
They said in 1937, a nigga walked down the street. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I don't give a fuck where it started. I just know we have a blast, and that's all the fuck
Yeah,
I care
and that's
about.
why I said I don't want to get in the
I don't
weeds.
give a
We
fuck.
both have.
I think we kind of hashed out
I
last
wasn't
night
good.
what we're gonna do
I
next.
wasn't here in 1866. 6.
Yeah. We want to experience, actually.
We're going to be able to see. We're going to post heavily next year, and we're going to let the people decide. We're going to have a Dummies vote after Mardi Gras next year.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck else we got? We got anything else?
Man, thanks for my birthday week. I enjoyed it.
He's sentimental about that birthday.
He is going.
You know I'm big on birthdays.
He about to drop a little
I got my boy a bottle last night, and that nigga was just so happy to have it. And Courtney was like, "My baby loves holidays." You could tell, my man always happy.
Man, I just appreciate. I just appreciate anybody
What you said? You did what?
I got him a bottle.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Hooter. Getting gifts and shit, man.
Nah, he ain't got me one.
Yeah, I got him a bottle.
Making niggas look
You just
bad.
a bad friend.
You just ain't never got me shit for my birthday. Nigga, I'm
Your birthday came around.
I'm gonna keep the same energy across the board.
Your birthday came around.
Hey, I don't want to talk to you niggas no more, man.
That's a lie.
Man, let's get out of here.
You're going to be here talking for another hour after we done.
Right. You got to break the stems down. That'd be his little excuse.
Got to transfer the video.
Right.
It take a long time after we get through the
Like
get
2
done.
hours, cuz.
Yeah, it take like
does.
5 hours to get through after the podcast. So yeah. Other
Post
than that,
production is something crazy.
other than that, we'll be back next week like we never left. Cause like we say every week, we never leave.
We never leave.
You dig?
You bitch.
Dummy.